Whirling blade.
Thunderstrike.
Bishop delivery.
Take this. Try this.
You're done.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to BattleRekt, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, guys?
It's Europe edition, week
That's
number
right.
3, the Proving Grounds. How's it going, everybody? My name's Final Carpet. This guy's name is Gex.
Sup?
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 I wish.
How you doing?
Whenever someone
Yeah.
just walked, introduced me to anyone, and look him in the eyes like,
Sup?
sup.
Yeah, it's real professional. You know,
it's the
good.
way to go. I'm pretty sure it is.
It's the way to greet people.
All right, so quick side story before we get started today. Woke up this morning, do my thing, brush my teeth, make sure my hair doesn't look too bad, make sure my beard doesn't look too homeless.
Mm-hmm.
And I was realizing I really need a haircut. I'm like 3 weeks late on a
Yeah,
haircut.
you're adding like an extra half foot.
There's,
to
there's a
yourself,
lot
you
of
know,
inches
man.
happening right here.
Yeah.
I really need a haircut. But then I started thinking about the hairstyles I had growing up. And it is a gross evolution,
the
dude.
blunder years, man.
So what was your first? Mine was I had a mushroom cut,
Mushroom cut.
like the bowl cut.
Oh, okay.
Where it
yeah,
was just
yeah.
cut to here, and then I'd part it to one, it was just kind of like parted.
Yeah,
It was really bad.
When my hair, I used to just like grow it out,
Mhm.
and it was just like a big old mop, just sitting on top of
I
my
can't
head. It
picture
would
you
get
with that.
long and curly. Oh yeah, man! You go back on my Facebook or my Instagram pictures, you can see the mop just sitting up there. It gets all curly. Basically, a little fro going on.
Yeah. Then I spiked it like a nice kid in the late 90s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have your like nice little Hollister necklace too? With
No,
that?
I never got the what are they called? The shell necklaces.
Yeah, the shell necklace.
The pokey
yeah.
necklace, or what they're called. They have
Yeah.
a name that is really weird. No, I
Yeah.
never one of those. And then I did a full blowout. I had the back and the side. Everything was spiked. I went full punk with it.
Punk?
Back when I
Yeah.
used to skateboard, because everyone skateboarded.
Shredding a
And
little.
then I just buzzed it all off. I had a really kind of prison look
I
going
can't
on for
imagine
a while.
you with shaved anything.
Yeah.
It's still I can't even imagine you without a freaking beard.
Yeah, I didn't
And
e-
that used to be a thing.
I only have had this for 2 years.
Oh God.
Yeah, so up until 22, I didn't have. I just had some stubble facial hair. All right, that's a nice aside. That's
Yeah,
a
you
nice
like
little
that?
story.
Mm.
Let's get started with the day. Let's do some lightning round explanations, ladies and
Let's
gentlemen.
go.
New format. Best of 3 maps. Win score 5 all the way through.
Yep.
We started yesterday. Got him to the round of 4, but we have a bracket to show you guys later. Don't worry, we'll get there soon enough.
Mhm.
From the round of 8 and on, up till the round of 4.
Yeah.
Not on. We're not done yet.
No, we're not done.
They do map bands, go back and forth.
Yep.
Top of the bracket, bands first. Bottom of the bracket, bands next until they have 3 maps left.
Mhm.
And then whoever didn't get the band first gets to pick the first map. Back and forth. Blah, blah, blah. S-draft. Go.
S draft, right? So you got your 2 teams, and a player on each team. They're gonna pick a champ, right? And then they get revealed at the same time. And then you have the next 2, one on each team. You pick, and then they're revealed at the same time. And then the same thing with the third. You got team compositions. You ready to go in and play some BattleRekt, baby?
I like how metal you almost made that.
Yeah, almost. I had to
You get to
tone-
pick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll save Full Metal for later, but yeah, that's the S draft, right?
Mhm.
And something came after this.
Yes, so we're doing semifinals only.
Oh, yeah.
Semifinals and finals.
Semifinals.
It's just the semifinals. Screw the finals, guys.
Yep.
Just do
Yep,
semis.
semis
and then you
only,
just
2
gotta-
matches in
Just
out.
got to figure out the rest yourselves.
Yeah, it's fine.
Now we're doing semis and the finals. Sorry to cut some off. I know we used to do at least 2 of the quarters. It's just super, super draining on us. It's a long day. It's total of 8.5, 9 hours of broadcasting.
Yeah.
And no 2 men can handle that
Yeah,
week by week.
And we scream a lot too. and
Yeah,
it's-
we get a little too excited. And if you guys haven't noticed, for those of you that have not been tuning in for the last 3 weeks, we're on a new schedule. So today, as I'm sure you've already figured out, we start at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Pacific Standard Time, which is also 7 p.m. CET for you Europeans.
Yeah.
And then if you want to check out the North American side, we will do that later today at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard, which is, I believe, 2 a.m.
something like that. Yep.
CET.
Yeah, if you're a bro, come watch.
Yeah.
You know.
If you're a real European bro, you'll stick with us.
Yeah. So join us.
Join us.
It's fun. That's when we get crazy.
And one of the best parts about this tournament is that it's open play, right? So I see this in chat all the time because for some reason Twitch chat thinks that they're
No.
all the best.
No.
You're all great. And you know what? You don't think it. You actually are. You're the best players
Yeah.
I've ever met.
Best in the world.
You're all
Easily.
actually the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So if you're sitting there and being like, wow, that guy messed up. I could have done better than him. Prove it, buddy.
Yeah.
Sign up. BattleRekt.com. Click the big button. Battle with your friends. Die with your friends.
Have fun with
Do
your
it for the
friends.
brotherhood. Have some
Yeah.
fun. Sign up for it. Stop complaining about everyone else messing up and go mess up yourself.
Yeah,
No one's perfect except for me and Gex.
that's right. You guys got to step it up.
Step it
Oh,
up.
perfect.
Bunch of fools.
Yeah.
So now we've got
Hooligans.
we are up to the round of 4 essentially. So
Yeah.
they played up to the round of 4 yesterday. So they got a good night's rest. And now moving on with today, we're going straight into the semifinals. So checking out a bracket. I was hoping that was cue enough. I don't know if it was.
Yeah, let's check out the bracket.
Okay,
Okay, there it is.
I tried. I tried there.
Good
Oh, look
effort.
at that. All 2-0 sweeps. Devak.
Easy.
Gonna go against Project Horizon here
Hey,
in
boys.
the top semifinal. And on the bottom, you have Vergazbo,
Vergazbo. That's right.
which is Verask, Gazak, and a BO4.
Yep. So
Which I don't know if it's supposed to be BOA or best of 4.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's something else.
I've always wondered that. Can
Maybe
we
it's
get
like-
confirmation, please?
Yeah, maybe it's like Battles of 4.
Battles of 4,
Because
best of 4, you know,
Yeah.
something like that.
Going against Intolerant there in the bottom bracket. Intolerant taking out Bruce Lee,
The big 2-0.
the big old 2-0. And, I think you made this comment a little earlier. So we had this epidemic. Oh, I might have to sneeze.
Oh, you all right there?
This might be loud if,
It's always
if I have to
something.
do it. We had an epidemic a while of people just mashing their names together into really awful team
Yeah.
names.
They,
right?
they were pretty bad most of the time.
Telrosk Me being the pioneers of it
Yep.
and just sticking with it forever.
Mm-hmm.
But for Gazbo, actually not that bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Normally I complain a little bit about the smashing of the names, but Vergazbo works. I like it. I mean, it's not quite a Three Musket Beers or anything, but
Nothing's ever going to beat the Three Musketeers. If anyone can, I don't know.
I'll
Do something.
give you a high five.
A good old tweet.
Yeah, I'll give you a good tweet.
I'll tweet at
Yeah.
you. Speaking of,
Yeah.
just follow me and Gex0 on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm trying to boost that follower ratio up.
Give me the follows up.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Follow.
Please, anybody?
Come.
So there's money, by the way.
Oh.
We're dropping dollars.
Oh, dollars, huh? How much dollars?
Oh, dollars. So much dollars.
Hundos.
$1,000 this morning, and then $1,000 later, dude. It's just pouring all over me.
God, we are
There's
just
literally just money everywhere.
piles. Yeah,
$500 for the first place, $300 for second, and $100 for third and fourth. Not split. They each get $100.
Yeah.
Don't worry. And then scorpion mounts for everyone, so you can go in looking all threatening
Look like a
with your little.
baller. Yeah,
That's what they.
that's what they do.
That's 100%.
They just-
the
yeah.
scorpion sound.
Yeah, didn't you know? You know, that's what they do. Or at least that's what our scorpions
I imagine
do.
like
I don't know about yours.
it's like pitch black at nighttime. You're like sleeping and you just hear
Your pet
and you're like,
scorpion.
There's oh no, my pet scorpion.
He's coming after me.
Dude, scorpions really are creepy. Super
how
creepy.
do I know we've talked about this before, but
Yeah.
like,
I've held
how
one.
do people have them as like pets?
I've held one.
You're disgusting.
I was not a fan.
I can't even handle I can barely handle a fly
A
on me.
fly, dude?
Like I can handle it, but it's like bugs, like any little creepy crawlies.
What's your limit? What's your limit of bugs that just like really start to gross you out?
Well, I'm terrified of bees.
Really?
I've never been stung in my
Neither
life.
have I!
In 22 years of my life, I've never been stung,
Dude,
and they terrified me.
It's because I'm scared it's gonna hurt so bad.
Yeah,
Dude, yes.
And I have this like fear in my head that and no one in my family is allergic. Nothing.
you're-
and I'm just gonna be the one that's allergic, and I'm gonna get stung. I'll be like in the middle of nowhere,
And you're
I'm
gonna
just
go into
die.
anaphylactic shock.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just die right there.
Good night, good
you know?
sir. Yeah.
You know.
That's
good
weird.
night,
Yeah,
sweet
I
prince.
have. I'm not like scared of bees, but I have an irrational fear of being stung by one because it's never happened. So I'm like, I've ramped up the pain to just be like unbelievable.
gonna be like a bullet
I'm
ant
gonna get
kinda-
stung. I'm just gonna hit the ground like, ah! I'm just gonna full on panic because
That's how I feel, man.
I know it's
Even-
not that bad, but
Yeah,
like
it's just like it's like a little shot.
I've never had.
something,
Yeah, I
but-
haven't had that many run-ins with insects, like
Yeah.
damaging or not.
But they still scare the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Like, dude, no, just
I
no.
was woken up by a palmetto bug once, so you might not know what a
Oh,
palmetto bug is for those
yeah.
of you that either don't live in the U.S. or don't live on the southeast side of the U.S.
Oh.
Palmetto bugs are like this big, and they're essentially giant flying roaches. But the worst part is their wings are like when they fly, they're like they're like super loud, right?
Yeah.
So I get woken up by one like crawling on my chest.
Oh no.
And it's pitch black, so I don't know what it is. I freak out. I do this, and then I turn my light on, and like I'm half dazed. It's clearly in the middle of my bed, but I just can't see it because I'm freaking out. And then I just hear, I'm like, ah! And it's like this big. I slept on the couch for like a week.
I was gonna say I would be out of there.
Which is
set
weird.
the room on fire.
That's so weird because they don't even they legitimately cannot hurt me.
yeah. They don't do
can't.
anything.
But the weird part is like, they also for some reason when they see a human, they're like, the face. I'm
Yeah,
going right
please.
for the face.
Just right into the mouth.
like it's on the wall, and you're like, all right, where's this thing going? And then just always right for your eyes.
Yeah.
Like it just sees it, and for some reason it thinks it's like a mate. It's like, oh, I'm going to get somebody.
Oh, here, let me get your face.
Yeah, it's like I'm going to get some, and it's just
Yeah.
like a person's face.
Yeah, it's, thanks, palmetto
Thanks.
bugs.
All right.
Dicks.
All right, let's bunch of dicks. All right, so let's get in some BattleRekt, guys. So their match is going to be starting really soon. Remember, they had to do their S-draft system. They had to pick their maps. It's a whole system, a whole debacle. Last week, we saw but a double support team win.
Yeah, which was crazy.
It was actually sick. It was Lucy, Uldor.
Lucy Uldor.
Wait, it was Uldor, right? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Lucy, Uldor. I can't even think of the third. What's wrong with me?
Shifu?
So unconfident.
We are good at our job.
We are the best casters. Bottom, bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, there was that, and there's been some changes since last week, right? Some things
There
changed
has.
around. There's I was checking out some of the matches yesterday, kind of what people were picking. Saw a little bit of Jumong. I know Joltz played some Jumong yesterday in one of the one of the early matches that they played. The qualifier kind of thing, if you want to call it that. Iva's getting a lot of play. A lot of, at least in Europe, there's a lot of Iva play, or Eva, whatever.
It's Iva. It's
Iva. That's what I'm thinking.
We called her Eva, and everyone like got triggered.
Like,
I don't even know
whatever. Yeah. But yeah, so there's been some little change.
Trying to see if somebody in chat can
Shake
remember
things
for
up
me.
a bit. Someone saying something?
I don't know. No, I wanted someone to remind me what the third was for the team that won.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, come on, guys, help us out, please.
Come on, please. Please. Well, yeah.
What was it
So-
though? There was oh, nope. I had something. It's gone.
Nice effort.
Yep.
We have a game?
We've got a game.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, look.
Oh, it's gamers.
What? Hot Biscuit? Where's
Hot
Ashka?
Biscotti!
Where's Ashka? Now you're just Lightning Biscuit.
Lightning Biscuit.
You're Shock Biscuit.
I like Lightning Biscuit a lot less than Hot Biscotti.
You can't beat the fancy Hot Biscotti, dude.
Well, who knows? Maybe you'll give us a little something. Clarity says Taya. It's Taya? Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, it was Taya. You're right. Yeah. It was
Hey,
Taya.
thanks, Clarity.
Thanks, Clarity. What a legend you are, Clarity.
What a bro.
Also, hello.
But yeah. So we got Blanks back on the pest here. Something we had seen him do a lot, really before other people were really playing pest. He was kind of one of the first guys to really get in there and do it. So this time around, we got that same composition going again. That double support with the Taya on the side of Daybach. So I'm excited to see this. See if it works as well as it did last week. Teams were really having a lot of trouble dealing with it. So we'll see if it can be as successful.
Interesting space from Gata, but he's doing all right, not getting punished for it too hard. Croak has yet to be able to find a way to penetrate, and Hot Biscuits staying poked back, and Taya easily securing the first orb right now for Daybach. Now Sanu finds himself against the Croak. She's going to get shielded and healed, but he's going to lose a little bit of max health. Croak comes right back, pushed away by Taya. In the meantime, Gata is going to get a Petrify on Hot Biscuit.
Yep.
He's right back, though.
Wuzak was coming around for Sanu over here. He's trying to deal with him. He's going to lay the goo down. Does get a Clarity Potion, knocking Hot Biscuit back into it just for a moment. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Barrier's down. Venom's going to be out. It takes up most of the damage from the Venom, but
It's quite the split. We don't see this terribly often. God up now is in deal with Wuzak, who is completely healthy. He's gone. Camouflage the barrier out to help him, which means there's no more shield. No more shield from Lucy, that is, and they will secure that. Oh, no, they won't.
Daybach managed to snake that.
Snaked it.
Snacking that orb, and now the goo's gonna come down again right into the Thunder Strike. Hot Biscuit took the initial damage from the goo, but he got himself out of there with his own ultimate, so it didn't do too much, but he's looking to go right back in, but he's dealing with quite a bit of pressure, has to get swarmed. And
Kababi actually gives no dams right now. He's just going all in, but now he might get punished. They want to find their moment, but there it is. God up there to help him out. Kababi uses it just to escape.
Yeah.
I do like that, though. Without Kababi, they will not have the damage, and now we're going to see. Can Hot Biscuit get in with the damage? Freya now trying in to get to the mix. Wuzak putting on the pressure on the other support. Sanu now taking damage. Panic Blast missed.
Oh, he's laying down some more vortexes here. That orb is going to be back up again. Daybach securing yet another one. They're 4-1 on orbs here going into the Thunder Strike. That goo got laid down. And now going to reposition.
Bobby's ultimate getting shut down.
Oh,
He spacebarred out of it, got him.
Nice.
Nice timing. Sanu getting a panic as well, spacing out, but Kababi now with not much max health. Can they secure yet another orb?
Oh,
They
man.
do! Somehow, 5 orbs to 1. This is great for them, but they are still looking dangerously low, losing in the health pool game. Will Freya get knocked out? The swarm is out. Goes for the stun on the other instead. Got him, about to go down.
God, how is he still alive? He's barely hanging on there. Oh, there goes Hot Biscuit. Goo's going to be laid down again. No one getting caught in it, but a good panic onto Woozak's going to send him out of the arena. And meanwhile, they managed to pick up Blank, so it's a 1v3. Woozak should be going down here. Just a second, there he goes, and Daybach is going to pick up round number 1. Really good orb control from Daybach throughout that entire round. You can see it up there, 6-1 on orbs, and that really adds up. The amount of max health you're constantly building up, the extra energy that you're getting can really make a big difference in these games, especially as it comes to later in the round. Those orbs really making a big difference. Woozak pumping out the damage as well for Project Horizon on that last round.
Not only that, but 6-1 orbs, and they still barely pull that off.
Yeah, seriously.
If they hadn't secured some of those orbs, I think they would have easily lost that. So Project Horizon can find a way to snake them orbs, to get some good snacks in.
Some snacks. Get those snacks.
They may be looking at a victory here, but remember, best of 3 maps. This is the first map of this semifinal, so we got plenty of time to see who truly is the better team today.
Hot Biscuit's already taken quite a bit of damage early on into this round. We're only 30 seconds in, and he's down below half health. But looking to engage up top. You have both of your supports there on the side of Daybach. Kababi's already got his ultimate. He's going in with it. Getting those boomerangs out there, and oh man, Hot Biscuit's in a lot of trouble. The goo comes down. Hot Biscuit already falling in this round. Venom is going to hit, actually do quite a bit of damage. They might be able to turn this around if they can find a kill quickly.
Can they take out Sanu? Sanu's their best option right now. Oh, he's going to turn actually on Godav instead.
He's getting that barrier.
Hot Biscuit found himself in a useless spot. Really wanted to jump in to try and at least put a little bit of damage out and not let his teammates die, but he got turned on immediately. The goo being the final blow. Oh no, the tornado. Oh, still dealt damage to Godav though. He stood a bit too close.
Still, Snooze lucky. He got that tornado from Kababi, and now Blanks is really starting to take a number. Has to use Swarm on himself for a bit of extra protection, and now Woozak's in a bit of trouble as well. He's trying to make his way out of there as they rotate around on that bottom. Getting a good panic as well. Will land on Kababi and Snooze.
Oh.
Ooh, Blanks is in some trouble though. Down low, they are going to use that ultimate. A good infest onto the Queen though to make sure that he didn't get caught inside of that. Woozak and Blanks trying to work their way back in here, but in a bit of a tough spot. They got to find a kill and quickly. Ooh, Blanks actually going infest.
Oh, that was really nice play. Oh. Kababi brought him just too far to be able to get his second infest, and now it appears that Woozak totally knows. Yeah, Kababi had Blanks inside of him. He was infested by the Pestilus, and he tried to make as much distance as he could between him and his allies so that he couldn't get the double infest.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done, my good man.
Yes.
2-0 it is.
Daybach now really showing who's boss. 2-0.
The boss.
Project Horizon struggling to get orbs. 2 orbs total in the last 2 rounds.
And Daybach, not Daybach, Woozak has been pounding in terms of damage, at least. He's been top damaging, I think, both rounds. Really been doing a good job, staying alive as well. He's been one of the last guys each round for Project Horizon, but first orb is up. Daybach yet again able to secure it. So they've been really good with that orb control here on this double support comp. That Chrono Flux from Godav really helps them out. Oh, Hot Biscuit taking a lot of damage in the process. He uses his shield and gets the stun off onto Sanu. Oh, not a whole lot of follow-up.
Hot Biscuit getting panicked to the other side while Blanks took a lot of damage as well. That time an orb will get sniped out by Woozak. A nice space bar. They're going to try and deal a lot of damage to Ty, but Tornado will save her. In the meantime, it's looking like Hot Biscuit might be the end of days for him. Can he iframe it? He did iframe it.
Wow, he went in. The Oldor ultimate got used just as he was going for the Venom. Hot Biscuit now is in a lot of trouble himself, using counter out in the middle of nowhere on that one. He's got to be careful because his max health is incredibly low at the moment. Now Godav It's getting pressured by Wuzak at the moment. Kababi's going to use his ultimate as he tries to keep that pressure up on a Hot Biscuit and Blanks down on the bottom.
Oh, if they can get a combo here, Freya has ultimate.
Oh,
Freya's
the
going to have to
coup.
use it to escape. Kababi might go down. Beacon with the Venom wins as well. The
the tornado!
Just
in time!
Oh, that's going to be it. That tornado saved them from too much damage. Hot Biscuit going down. Kababi now too far from burst. He's going to put the pressure now on Blanks on the bottom. Wuzak's not, there's just too much protection. This double support is just so nutty.
It's so good. I mean, there's always something to bail them out, it seems. And they just have such good sustain. Oh, going in for the stun was Wuzak, but it had that shield up, Wuzak trying to re-engage here. Oh, Blanks just getting sniped out down on the bottom there. Now it's a
XM1 spamming, baby.
And see ya.
And another one.
Another one.
Another one that has hit 3 rounds in a row. Daybach looking like trying to really just show that this composition is the one to beat.
Seriously.
Who'd have thunk it?
Who'd have thunk it?
Eldor, Taya, Lucy.
Yeah, this is obviously they were able to take it last week using that comp, and it's continuing to work well. Kababi doing a good job on damage that round as well. He's that was one of the big things last week with this composition. Kababi was just able to deal so much damage on that Taya. Doing that again this week as well. Going in immediately for God of was Wuzak and Hot Biscuit. He has to space himself out of there. And just going to be poking a little bit. Kababi just sitting in the back, really able to sit there and continuously pump out those boomerangs. That orb is up. This time Project Horizon able to grab it up first. Wuzak got to be a little bit careful down there on the bottom. Tornado used by Kababi. Bail himself out. Oh, man. Hot Biscuit taking quite a bit there as well. As they used haste, they're looking to maybe engage with that. Hot Biscuit's taking quite a number of damage here, and Daybach getting that orb.
Spaced out right now. Everyone trying to reposture up, waiting for that next orb to spawn potentially, but the poke game is real. Hot Biscuit has to close the gap, and he will get his counter hit.
Ooh, the goo comes out yet again. Hot Biscuit able to use his ultimate to escape it. Oh, Wuzak going right back into the goo.
Oh, Hot Biscuit now trying to find as much damage as he can, but he's used almost everything now. The counter's down as well. Hot Biscuit is just waiting to get tanked right now. He's got to be careful. In the meantime, Blanks is dealing with the piggy.
Oh, man.
Infest. Can he hit her with it? Nope. He goes down instead. Hot Biscuit now has to try and dodge as much as he can, but it might be too late, and it is.
Godov's able to finish that one off, so Wuzak and Blanks it again, and Blanks has no shots at that one. Man, Daybach just continuing to crush it from last week. Just been just doing so well with this composition. Now they're up 4-0 in map number 1 in this best of 3 in the semifinals. Doing really, really well with it. Snoo the star that last round for Daybach in terms of score, but Project Horizon's gotta figure it out here quick.
Yeah, round 1 was the closest round that we saw. Now Project Horizon really struggling to get orbs. Although they struggled the first round, they still almost took it. But I don't know. I think the double melee combo is really hurting them right now. I think it's really tough for Freya to get in. Every time she does, she has to use too many cooldowns to negate damage. The last 3 times I've seen her ult is just to escape from a Lucy ult. I think it's a real struggle bus right now for Freya to do anything consistent. But right now together, see if they can do something to God of. But again, the double support, so much shield, so much heal. He barely takes any max health. In the meantime now, Kababi is going to try and punish, taking Hot Biscuit down, but they did not secure the orb. Oh, Hot Biscuit.
Yeah, man, Hot Biscuit has taken so much damage here. Going in for his counter right as the Queen came in. And isn't able to land that one. Hot Biscuit's got to be careful. Kababi coming in with his ultimate. He uses his counter. It doesn't quite get procced, and he really just needs to back off a little bit. Take some heals, comes in with his ultimate. It does land, but now the goo comes out, and he's got nothing to get away. Oh, goodness. There goes Hot Biscuit. And there comes the ultimate from Godov. Meanwhile, Blanks up top is just getting crushed. Has to infest Godov to try and bail himself out and get out of harm's way, but now he's got nothing. And he should be done so here in just a second. The EXM1 from Godov finishes him off, and it is just Wuzak yet again. He's always the last survivor for Project Horizon, but it doesn't really matter for them. Daybach sleeping at 5-0 in map number 1. Man, this, I mean, obviously the players are playing quite well, but the composition itself We've harped on it a lot, but it's just so good. I mean, you have the barrier, you have tornado. There's just so much protection. Obviously, lots of healing.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't. Yeah, they just can't like chunk down that max health. They've been having a lot of trouble landing combos, and I'm not sure if the team composition on the side of Project Horizon, I don't know, is fit to chunk down that max health.
Now, what I imagine, there's a couple things they could have done, but they just struggled with. We saw Hot Biscuit having used its ultimate for escapes a lot. I imagine they'd want to line that up with an in cap, either from Croak or herself, or even a mind control from Pestilus. We don't see those very often, but they're really well capitalized. You see really strong in 2s. Now, obviously, this is not 2s. In 2s, CC goes a little bit more of a long way because you just removed literally 50% of the team by using a really nice CC. But mind control, I think, lined up with a Freya ultimate. But the problem was, by the time they finally ramped up to the ultimates, by the time Freya finally did get enough, she had to dedicate so many cooldowns to get in there and to because she wanted to force them to use cooldowns. Because she wants to make sure that she can use that ultimate. They weren't lining up the CC with the ultimate. She was trying to just do it kind of naturally. She's like, hey, if you use enough cooldowns, I'll just ult you, right? But then every time she went in, she had to use all of her cooldowns. She got completely wrecked. Lucy ult came in. She had to use her ult just to escape. I think she only actually landed on an opposing champion like twice.
Maybe. Yeah, something like that.
I suspect to see the Ashka switch, mostly because, I mean, if that didn't work, you just got to try something new.
They have to.
It didn't work. Yeah,
and I feel like Project Horizon previously had much more success with like the Ashka Croak combo. Like that just worked a lot better for them. They can pull off some their own combos much easier. It seems like that's probably more a little more refined for them. So maybe see that switch coming into this next game might be a good option for them. Obviously, whatever they're doing right now isn't quite working.
Also, he's just been on Ashka for so long.
It's like hot biscotti, man.
It hurts to see him on something else.
I know.
We should make this a super chill streak now. Just really get back, How's everyone doing today? Everyone doing all right? Hope you all having a good morning. Or I guess evening for those of you over in Europe. We are broadcasting to you guys. Hope you're all having a good evening.
My face is itchy.
Hope you had a good dinner, whatever you had for dinner. Anyone that just woke up
if you're
with
in
us.
America, hope you had a good breakfast.
Some nice coffee. You a coffee guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I've been dabbling with tea a little bit recently, though.
Ooh.
Been dabbling with tea. Yeah, I'm actually a big fan of teas, because sometimes coffee gives me, like, these...
Go on.
Like, if I drink...
Please.
Not even drink too much. It's like, it'll hit me weird sometimes and just give me these weird, like, jitters.
You mean anxiety?
No. I wouldn't even say anxiety. It's just kind of like... I don't know. I don't feel good.
Comfy, dude.
Yeah, I know. You're like going like full spread here, just like hanging out.
I thought you were gonna say coffee gives you the runs because that's definitely.
Oh, I mean that too.
That is a side effect of too much coffee.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't do that too.
I like a good coffee. But I don't know. I'm not like. I enjoy like craft beers and like doing new beer things, but I haven't gotten that far into the coffee world yet. Where I'm actually like trying like different roasts and different things.
The thing is, though, with coffee for me, like I can't tell that much of a difference between like roasts. Like unless it's a light roast versus like a dark roast kind of thing,
which
then you
can
really But like to me, I feel like tea has so
it's
much
like
variety.
Yeah.
Like tea, I feel like has a lot of variety, right?
Yeah.
Plus, it's just nice coffee. I can't drink it black. I'm not man enough to drink coffee black. So I always have to put like creamer in it.
And then
tea, I can just drink straight up.
Right? Yeah. But the problem is when you put like, because you run into that issue where it's like you got a great steak, and then you put A1 steak sauce on it. Like first of all, go screw yourself. Like what are you doing? Stop ruining your steak.
Yeah.
And if you do enjoy that, I'm sorry. Don't be
You're
offended.
still ruining your steak.
You're still ruining your steaks.
Yeah.
Unless you got like if you have an okay steak. A1 steak it up, buddy. Put the sauce on there, make it taste good. But if you've got yourself like a nice cut of steak,
like a nice maybe like a fillet, dude, like a real nice fillet or something.
Dude, I had a bone-in fillet once. I didn't even know that was a thing.
A what?
A bone-in fillet.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I didn't know it was possible. Yeah, I died a little bit that night in the best way possible. it pretty much felt like eating like a stick of butter. It was insane.
Oh, dude, fillets are so good.
It was delicious. But anyways, same with coffee, right? So you have a really good coffee, but if you can't drink it black, then you put like there's no like top-notch creamer really.
Yeah, it's just
the best is like actually getting milk.
Yeah,
that's like the best. And like, how fancy is your milk gonna get, right? You got like super fancy.
I only have my milk from grass-fed cows.
From grass-fed cows, and it's never more than 2 hours old. It's the freshest of milk.
Freshest from the farm.
Freshest.
Like my pappy used to make. But I mean, also on the steak note, in case any of you are cooking it past like medium, don't do that.
Yeah, don't.
If you're going past medium, you're doing it wrong.
If you
I don't even care if that's what you like. It's still wrong.
if you want to understand, if you have never had what you think to be a good top-notch steak, send me a tweet, send me a DM.
Yeah.
We'll go over the logistics. I'll
Yeah.
teach you about steaks.
I'll break it down
I'll teach
step
you about
by
steak
step.
consuming. There's a way to eat it correctly.
Yep.
Don't worry, I got you covered in all of it. In the meantime, let's watch some BattleRekt.
That's
because,
right.
You know,
That is right. We got Project Horizon Daybok. Daybok giving Project Horizon the business in map number 1. Crushing them 5-0. Wrecked, as you may say. And look at that, Hot Biscuit making the switch back to the Ashka. He is the true Hot Biscotti now, and Blanks is on the old orb.
he's back, and let's see if they can punish now. Blanks probably struggling a little bit on that Pestilus. Team Comp he was with probably protect him a bit more, and now Ashka's going to be one leaping all over the place. In the meantime, we're going to see if Uzak can punish in the backline. There's a little bit of the team composition matchup. And the first orb goes to Daybok, surprisingly.
Stone Glass there on to Hot Biscuit, but he will survive. He will persevere. Barriers down on the side of Daybok. And I believe that Tornado is still up, though, so they have to be wary of that. Orb will be up now as well, Daybok. We're able to grab the first one. Chrono Flux coming down, Project Horizon.
I could tell there's like firewalls and Chrono Fluxes everywhere. Everyone wanted that. Oh no, the Ash Gold will not find anybody. It will not make connection.
Looking like
They're trying to
Fin
deal
level.
damage to Sanu, but now Sanu's got nothing left. Barriers down, Tornado's down. They want to punish. Oh my God, is he just going to keep going in? Wuzak, he got 2. Oh, there it is. Sanu goes down so painfully, and on top of it, Project Horizon gets yet another orb.
And now it is going to be Kababi using his ult, swooping back in. He's got to be careful here. He's getting pressured by Wuzak. Now he goes in for the Venom and a big old swing and a miss.
Big old swing and a miss. Oh, the Petrify stun. Back and forth, but it doesn't matter. Hot Biscuit, there it is. Shown he is the true hottest of biscottis.
The hottest
The hottest of biscottis, boys.
Boy, steaming.
There it is. That's the turnaround. Project Horizon getting the first round promisingly. There's the combos. We did see a couple of nice Croak Ashka combos. Stun to a little bit of damage. Ignite as well. Ignite is one of those things. It's easy to forget. It's easy to forget Ignite's on you. But
That's right.
bad boy ticks you for damage.
Yep.
It ticks you for days.
Kind of sneaks up on you, almost like Sands of Time kind of thing. It's like, you know, it'll work its way, it'll work on you over time. But Project Horizon getting themselves on the board. So good to see them start to turn things around with this composition change as they start to engage. Both sides.
Oh, there it is.
Done. Not a whole lot of follow-up, but they did get some of that damage down, and this time Project Horizon's going to strike first, grabbing that orb. But now both teams just kind of sitting back, poking, just as Kababi, though, will go in, have to use Tornado on himself, make sure he gets that protection. Barrier is down as well, so there may be a small opportunity for Project Horizon to dish some damage here with a lot of those protections down.
Firewall is down.
Big Venom.
Chrono Flux in the Venom. They need the ultimate just to save him.
Godov still took a lot of damage from it. Goo now is going to fall down, but no Clarity Potion to follow up or anything really to
gets one, gets 2, and the end cap as well, leaving her in. The damage over time. Sanu is looking dangerous in the meantime. Godov 2. Wow. Kababi almost all 3, and a huge threat. No one can support each other. Everyone trying to escape.
Oh, and now it's 2v3. Things looking pretty good for Project Horizon here. Down goes Sanu, and Godov is just accepting of his fate. And Project Horizon are going to go up 2-0 here. So I'm starting to smell a little something. You know what I'm smelling?
What are you smelling?
I think I'm smelling a comeback.
Oh, oh, you're right.
Maybe.
Good. Yeah.
I don't want to give him Caster's Curse. I hope I didn't just do that. Do we have any wood around here?
That's not a thing. We don't.
I don't know.
Caster's Curse is not a thing.
I don't know. Either way, 2-0 Project Horizon. Here we go. I'm smelling that comeback, baby. We'll see. Daybok's going to have something to say about it, I'm sure. Immediately going in for Godov. Barrier has to be used on him. He'll use his own Time Bender.
Oh, the Firewall and Conflagration comes out. Some damage on the Godov. He uses his spacebar just to put himself in a better place. But Biscuit will miss a stun. Followed up, though, an M2 and the stun from Croak. They won't get that first orb, though. Daybok's going to get a little bit of health back and some resources. They
still able to get some good damage off on Sanu regardless. And now you have a couple of the guys from Project Horizon sitting up top. Actually, as Wuzak gets panicked away, you got all of them sitting on this top end, just poking away back and forth. Firewall comes down from Hot Biscuit as Kababi starting to engage. Chronoflux coming down, the orb is up, and Daybok able to secure it that time now as the ultimate comes out from Blanks, and Goo will fall in the back here. Oh, that's so much damage onto Blanks, and he gets panicked away. That's just tremendous amounts of CC as he goes down. Oh, but a lot of Venom, all sorts of resources being used. My goodness, he's got so much of it.
He just won't go down.
Oh.
Sanu somehow surviving 3 ultimates back to back to back. Now can Hot Biscuit and Wuzak land the combos? Can they put the damage on? With a double support team, I find it highly unlikely.
Yeah.
Seizing up.
He's seizing on the BattleRekt cast. Yeah, 2v3, not looking good. Daybok's got all the orbs, and they're going to grab yet another one. I feel if Project Horizon had any chance on that round, they absolutely needed to get that orb, but even if they did, I don't think they were going to win it.
This is going to be the end of days for Wuzak.
Yep.
He's faced it. Oh, he has an ultimate, though. He's going to do a blind?
Maybe.
Is he going to do a blind? Hot Biscuit. Oh! He got one!
Oh,
no!
The tornado!
The tornado goes through everything. It's got to be so frustrating. He did still get the follow-up on the stun. They're doing their darndest. They're just trying to be a pest at this point.
I pad those stats, baby.
Oh, yeah.
What I'm saying, I pad those stats. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Hot Biscuit just...
Hot Biscuit with the 3v1. We've seen him do it before. And we're not going to see him do it today.
No, we're not. No, not going to happen. Daybok getting themselves right back into the game. Still 2-1 Project Horizon in map number 2. And yet again, that double support comp showing why it was so good. I mean, we saw those like 3 ultimates back to back to back.
It was right. Ashka followed by Venom Wind followed by Ashka again because he picked up one from his fallen Blank's friend.
And it actually hardly did like any damage because they just had, which is so sad because like literally all the ults connected. They all, you know.
Yeah. It was
but
nuts.
They barely did any damage. It was just constant like barrier, tornado, something. You know, God of's. You know, ultimate. It's just so much protection. And they weren't able to get the damage off, which is a shame. But that's the benefits of this comp that Daybok is running.
Wuzak trying to dance around that top wall. He really wants to punish Godav. Timebender is out. I believe the spacebar is too. Oh, there it is. It comes out. He's going to try and find himself in the middle with that first orb as well. He already has an ultimate. He's made a lot of connection with his abilities early on in this match.
Now Wuzak trying to engage. That ground stun not quite going to connect as Wuzak following up onto Godav. They got a good snare down onto him, really dishing out that damage. Barrier comes in, but he's in a rough spot at the moment. Godav, he's got to be careful.
With the Gooby coming out, Wuzak has been all willy-nilly with his mobility. There's a Petrify as well. He's not able to get a second space. He's just going to go on Godav instead. Uh-oh. Oldor was able to ult his way out of that one, and another Oldor ultimate back on him, but he missed!
What? Yeah, he didn't even really dodge. He just flat out missed. Godav did, and now he might be in some trouble. Barrier and Tornado both down. The Venom is going to connect. He doesn't have a space to get away with it, and there goes Godav down. Oh, baby, that was good. Waiting for the perfect opportunity to use those ultimates on to Godav. They connect, and now Hot Biscuit going in. Shades of Finlev whipping the ult.
Shades of Finlev.
Yeah. Sad.
50 Shades of Finlev.
Can we make that movie?
I just don't know what they're going to do here. This is going to be so tough.
This is actually...
They
could come back from this. Blanks is really hurting the back. I mean, if they can just go in and get him right now.
It's going to get him. Oh, the haste.
Oh, the haste.
Hot Biscuit. Oh, he uses the E, but also the spacebar comes out. He's going to go for the middle. No, he's not. I mean...
Oh, man, Daybok. They got that orb. They could still do
safe.
this, in theory.
Oh, yeah. Both teams really have this. They need to space out. Blanks need to try and top everybody off. Top them off. Last call.
Last call. It's 2 a.m. Get them in there. Oh, man. Dude, if they can just get one good combo off onto Blanks, really, they could end it.
Lucy's down. Yeah, there it is
there
together. They just individually, the 2v1, the 1v1. Wuzak can handle Lucy all by himself. And then Hot Biscuit and Blanks trying to take out Kababi. 3 rounds to 1 now, looking a lot different than last time. Last map, Daybok took it 5-0. Looks like they finally found an answer for this very unique team composition that brought them to the top last week.
And for Project Horizon, the composition that they're running now in map number 2, I think is just much more of a mainstay for them. It's something that they're better at executing whereas their previous composition was not quite as good for them. I don't think they just don't have quite as much maybe experience playing that sort of composition. So,
Yeah.
this definitely working much better for them. 3-1 now in map number 2, excuse me. But Hot Biscuit having to use his firewall here is he had a bit of pressure coming in, but now Chronoflux is all over the place. They fight it out for that orb, but Daybok secures it first.
Daybok doing, they're quite spread out right now. Gata behind a wall, him and Sanuja trying to permanently heal each other while Kababi's in the bottom. Really not a lot of max health damage yet. Buzak, again, playing that dance with that top wall, trying to avoid as much damage as possible, finding that moment to strike. Hot Biscuit's wall is down, and the orb's about to be up. Might have been a bit too early for him. Now he can't help secure the orb. Who's gonna get it? The Q is down, and it looks like Project Horizon secure orb number 2.
Ooh, now the ultimate comes through from Hot Biscuit, and one of the old doors using his all that was blanks. As he's kind of separated from the rest of his team. He's got to be a little careful here. He's going to meet up top. Good timing on that goo. Oh, knocking him back in. That's so much damage. See you later, Blanks. See you later, Woozak. And now Hot Biscuit's the last remaining player. He's got a lot of health, but it doesn't really matter. I don't think it's going to be enough to pull off this 1 versus 3. That timing on the goo was just so good from Sanu. He waited till they had nothing left and a great clarity potion to follow it up as well to knock him right back in it. He's able to secure 2 kills with it, and now Daybok getting themselves another round back. And
that was sick.
3-2. It was either a clarity, and I think Kababi may have knocked them back in it as well, potentially.
Yeah.
His Q.
I wasn't able to catch if it was a Zephyr or if it was just a standard Q, but either way, well timed for that combo. Really putting on the damage. Can they punish early? A lot of mid to late game damage happening with these comps. They play it a lot safer. We don't see them just going in blindly. Hot Biscuit puts the wall up again just before Orb comes out. Wants to get some conflagration damage out. Turn them fireballs into firebolts, and they will secure the first Orb.
It will. Health just about dead even at the moment. As they really just continuing in this poke war. Woozak doing what he normally does, sitting up top. Nice tornado to avoid that ground stun.
Lucy's getting hunted right now. Woozak finding it. He jumps away just before the Panic Blast comes out, and there is an ultimate from Hot Biscuit, but he was unable to land. We will see Venom win, and the ultimate from Oldor to save her from it. She chooses to try and go in on Woozak, but will not make connection with the Oldor ultimate. In the meantime, he regroups with his allies. Deceit comes out. Again, Hot Biscuit, the firewall, trying to put those firebolts out. Push them back.
Gata getting caught on that stun again from Hot Biscuit, but no harm done. As trying to go in as Woozak didn't connect on his own stun. But he's looking to keep that pressure up onto Godov, who's now used his space in his time bender. So this might be an opportunity for them. Goo is going to come out, but the immediate response with the ultimate, getting the stun off. And that will be quite a number done, but no kills as of yet. Godov is separated by himself up top. That might be, may have been an opportunity for them, but the orb goes away of Daybok.
Kababi was able to Zephyr in and get an M1 to secure that orb. That will help them a bit, getting some resources. An ultimate from Godov still sitting and waiting in the chamber. We'll see when he pulls this out, but we do also have a Venom Wind. Will Woozak use it for Deceit, or will he try and get that damage? Right now, a lot of cooldowns on both teams. No one's using much. Everyone's trying to get them back. Oh, they just missed on that combo.
That was pretty disappointing.
Oh, but he got him. He knocked Ty out of the ultimate. There's the Oldor ultimate to try and save Ty, and he misses on Oldor. This might be the end of Kababi. Taking 1, 2, barrier. 3 firebolts.
Oh, in the goo! Now the tornado is going to be able to survive just barely. For now, at least. Oh, he has to use haste yet again, but somehow managed to get his way out of that. Oh, man, how is he still alive? He's trying to re-engage. The health advantage steadily in favor of Project Horizon, though, as Kababi finally goes down. Godov should be following him shortly. There goes Sanu and Gata. Project Horizon with a map point here. They're up 4-2. Map number 2 looking to send it to a map 3.
That was pretty sick. Waiting for the tornado and the spacebar to be down from 2. We saw the Q from Ashka. Nice ground stun, securing 2 kills. Very, very quickly there towards the end. Really pressuring them, keeping them on the outskirts of the map, making sure that darkness.
Yeah, the darkness. It'll creep up on you too.
Yeah.
Be careful, but Project Horizon looking to seal the deal here. Send it to another deciding map. First orb is going to be up. Who's going to secure it? It's Daybok. Right off the start here is Wuzak going in. Couldn't quite connect with his deceit onto Sanu. But he wants to keep the pressure going. Nice panic, though, to keep him at bay for now. Stone Glass came in, but a tornado from Kababi to avoid the CC. The ground stun connects, though.
Will he get any? No. He almost hit himself. Oh, man. Those firebolts find themselves between two Chrono Fluxes bouncing back and forth. Camouflage on Eldor, but he has an ultimate to escape if he needs it. He saved it, though, knowing he didn't have any max damage coming his way.
Well, the ultimate comes out from Kababi.
Nice Petrify.
Nice. Really well done.
Wasting the ultimate.
Yeah, now both teams kind of repositioning here as this orb comes up. And Daybok getting it yet again. They're 3-0 on orbs this round.
They've got two ultimates in the chamber. Blank's just built up to his, but he had to use Chrono Flux to try and save Hot Biscuit from some damage. We'll see a Venom Wind come out. Sanu almost back to his.
Hot Biscuit just continuously getting shut down there by Chrono Fluxes and all sorts of other stuff. Oh, Venom is going to come out. Tornado just in time, though, to make sure Sanu avoids the damage.
That might be a good time to try and hunt down on Kababi. Barrier and Haste both down. There it is. We're going to get a ground stun. One firebolt being landed in the meantime. Uldor versus Uldor on the bottom. The goo comes out. Uldor has to ult out of it. Gadaf tried to punish, but now he's just going to go try and help out his ally. Blanks dangerously low while Hot Biscuit tries to punish up top.
Oh, coming in with the ultimate. I don't think it really did a whole lot. Kababi forced to use his tornado. Sanu's been getting the pressure from Wuzak, but he was able to get a good panic off. Now the end cap comes out. That ground stun again. Just not on point.
Off, yeah.
And those are ones you'd like to have back. You can really set up some good combinations and chunk down the max health of Sanu, but Project Horizon actually able to snake that orb right there. I believe it was a jump from Wuzak that secured it. Good in cap. Now they're going to try and maybe set something up with this. A lot of damage being dealt to God of.
Man, Wuzak's just a complete menace right now, and all three. Oh, man, it's looking real low. He has to get tornado. Well timed, but he still did get the stun somehow, and now Ashka ultimate will help them. Oh, they actually didn't even secure that orb.
Oh, man, this might be a bit of trouble. The goo came down from Sanu, but it didn't quite do anything now. There is going to be an ultimate use. The stun is going to land onto Blanks. He goes down. Hot Biscuit fell as well. Now it's just Wuzak 1v3. That should be the end of him. Daybok keeping themselves in this map number 2.
Woo!
Make it 4-3, but still Project Horizon, they have the map point, the game point. So they just need to get one more and they'll send it to a third. But continuing the trend from game number 1, Daybok, really good orb control. That's one thing they've been doing pretty consistently, is keeping up the control of the center orb.
They really have. Hot Biscuit just barely mistiming that ultimate over center orb, leaving it with, I believe, 2 or 3 health. Just enough for Daybok to be able to secure it, give them those resources. The team that is, I mean, so many Uldor ultimates so far, just between both of these teams. Both Uldors doing a good job of utilizing their resources, putting out the Chrono Fluxes to secure orbs, and still able to get centers. But that time, Daybok will secure.
That is right. Now,
it's usually a good start for them.
Poking back and forth, not a whole lot of engage until Wuzak here comes in. A nice clarity potion, though, from Sanu to help his teammate out and keep Wuzak at bay. But he's got to be careful here. The orb is up again. Daybok using the Chrono Flux well to secure it. Blanks tried to get his in there and get it for Project Horizon, but just not quite enough.
4 ultimates. Oh, Hot Biscuit with the blind ult. He's actually going in. The Purifier's out as well to give him some support. Godev has an ultimate, so he is safe. They might want to try and hunt down Sanu, but they know a Tornado and a Swift Roll will come out. There's a Q, though. Sanu doesn't want to waste it too early. A little bit of max health, and an orb again to Daybok. That's 3 orbs to none.
Sanu's been doing a really good job at defending himself up top against
Wuzak.
That ground stun. There is goo down there as well. Oh, Blank's getting out just in time. He almost died to the goo, but he managed to get himself out of there. Wuzak continuing to keep that pressure up. Ground stun doesn't quite connect from Hot Biscuit. But now the center orb is up. Project Horizon really needs to get this one, but they can't. Daybok still 4 for 0 on orbs, just dominating in that department of this match. You know, Wuzak looking to follow up onto Sanu here. Good ground stun. That's the combo we've been looking for out of Project Horizon. Chunking down the health slowly but surely. Wuzak doing quite a good job keeping the pressure up onto the supports of Daybok.
Man. 5 orbs to none. They still can't secure one. Will they find some burst damage here on Sanu? No, the panic will save him from Croak, and now he wants to try and come back in. There's one stun. But the camouflage gets wasted. He couldn't see on the other side of that wall, and he will get M2'd around it. The X-Strike too strong. Stands the time as well. He needs some support.
Get those
Blanks
greens.
wants to heal. Can they finally get an orb? Can they do it?
No.
Nope. 6 orbs to none.
God, man, that is just total domination in that department. Here comes the reversal of time on in, using iframes to make sure that he didn't take that stun. Stone Glass on 2 of them. They gotta get on to God of right now. He's fresh meat for them to try and kill. He took quite a bit of damage, but he didn't quite go down as he now spaces away. He's got to be the target here.
Oh,
as
the
the
tornado
ultimate comes in from Hot Biscuit, Tornado is going to
What's
save
happening?
one. Venom comes out. That might be the connection. Yes, Godov going down. That's a 2 versus 3. A lot of Project Horizon members quite hurt at the moment.
It's 2 to
Blanks
2.
going down.
It's 2 to 2. Sanu doing his best to try and get out of here. Oh, not enough though. The stun followed by the M2 is Kababi. He can do this. He gets 1.
Oh,
Here
man.
comes the ultimate. Oh, this is not good for Hot Biscuit.
Going Pure Fire. Oh,
He doesn't get the
Daybot
orb
getting
either.
that orb
It's 7
again.
orbs to 1.
Oh, Hot Biscuit might be going down here. He's just got nothing to give him. Daybot keeping hope alive. Kababi keeping hope alive. And now we're at 4 to 4 in map number 2. This is going to be the decider. Will Project Horizon send it to a map number 3? Or will Daybot book their spot in the finals by winning it right here? This is going to be a big one. Hot Biscuit really doing a lot of damage on that last round. Significantly more than anybody else. 1,700. I think the next closest was like 900 damage. Or something like that. But the thing is, they can't get the max health down because Daybot just has so much sustain. Which
7
is the
orbs
crazy
to 1,
part.
dude.
I know, that is just so much.
It is so nasty.
Project Horizon's really got to start securing some of those. But here we are. This is a huge, huge round. Both these teams. Project Horizon must have heard us complaining. They did manage to secure orb number 1.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Daybok have the first map. Have they stayed alive long enough? Will they take this last round and end this early? Oh, what an ultimate from Hot Biscuit. But Wuzak's going to take just as much punishment. Time Bender comes out. 1 firebolt too late, and they will secure the first orb. Oh, no, that's the second orb. Somehow I lost track of the first orb.
Yeah, they 1 for 1 on him this time around. Now the ultimate coming out from Kababi. See what he can do with that. Hot Biscuit is going to space his way out of there, try and create some distance between himself and Kababi. Wuzak was still in. Ooh, is going to get hit by that E.
Oh,
God.
So much mid control.
Yeah, that's
The
they're
stun
all
on the
over it.
God.
Double Venom, though. Can it connect? Yes, the damage will come down. Ooh, that ground stun almost connecting onto God of as well. Kababi forced to use his Tornado.
Tornado's down. This might be a time for some good trades. Miss Q as well. Ty is now looking at a dangerous spot. X-Strike is down. No
Nice.
cooldowns for her. In the meantime, Hot Biscuit's really putting pressure on God up in the back. He will have his ultimate if all else fails, but he will use his spacebar instead. But a barrier wasted.
That's a good job from Hot Biscuit, basically keeping Godov out of the fight. And now the blind ult coming through yet again. I haven't seen Hot Biscuit really connecting on too many of these, but the Uldor ultimate will come through. Oh, the goo on top of that. That's so much damage onto blinds. He's got to stay alive as Kababi using his own ultimate here, trying to come back around. See maybe if he can secure a kill onto
Good
blanks,
God.
just continually dishing out that damage, looking for the X-Strike. Not quite going to connect, but that orb up yet again, and Daybok secures it. Wuzak needs to be careful of himself back there. He's really trying to keep the pressure onto Godov. That's basically who he's been focusing this whole round.
Wuzak trying to get some heals up, using his spit when he can. Firewall is out. That means all they have left to try and secure this is Chronoflux and a lot of dedication. Oh, that wasn't pushed where they wanted it to. There's the
Horizon needs
Chronoflux.
this orb. Oh, and they don't get it! Oh, man, someone's got to turn and get that orb. Now Blank's caught inside of the goo, has to use the ultimate on himself. Hot Biscuit goes down, the stun comes out, there goes Blanks. Wuzak 1 versus 3, and I think Daybok is going to be able to pull this one out and send themselves into the finals. Indeed they will. A big comeback in map number 2 for them. And they take
that was
it.
actually huge.
Man, I smelled the comeback. We smelled it.
It was close.
It wasn't
Going in
quite
around
there.
9.
Yep, but and that composition from Daybok continuing to work. I really thought Project Horizon found the secret sauce to throw on it, but just couldn't quite seal the deal. Unfortunate for them, and they will get knocked out here in the semifinals. Daybok moves on.
Massive amounts of orb control from Daybok. I think that is a huge point of their wins. Between the pushback from Kababi and the Chrono Flux out from Godov. I think it's just a lot. You've also got a Clarity Potion from Sanu if all else fails. You probably don't want to use a Clarity Potion for that because you have so much more value if you actually will get Clarity Potion on people like Wuzak, who's going to be trying to come in and heal up, or really trying to help your teammates out who got petrified and whatnot. So Clarity Potion is kind of your last-ditch effort to secure Orb because there's so much more you get out of a Clarity Potion as opposed to a push from Taya's Q. While it really helps her appeal, she's still got Haste, she's still got Tornado, so she's got other things that have similar attributes to it, but Clarity Potion is a 1 in a million, man. That ability is really, really strong.
Yeah, can be so good. It has so many uses for it too,
Yeah.
which is a great thing. I mean, knocking people into ults, getting debuffs off people, so pretty good stuff. But there it is, Daybok.
Yeah.
They take it, man.
So in the mess of the battle, we weren't able to really figure out exactly who was it that secured that Goo ultimate pushing everybody back in. So let's take a quick glance at that replay. We've got a nice, well, we'll see how slow-mo it gets. Oh, a little slow-mo here.
A little bit. Let's
There's
see.
the space from 1. Oh, that's going to be it. And then a stun followed by, it was Zephyr to push them back in from Taya.
Yep, threw him in there. That's well done. I was able to secure basically, I mean, the Goo did the brunt of the damage there.
I mean, that was like over 350 damage between
Yeah.
the two of them. That was
crazy.
massive amounts of damage, and that is really difficult for a Lucy to be able to pull off. Because
Yeah.
while her ultimate does deal a good amount of damage, the way to really get full damage is to need to stay inside of that, which means they can't have any cooldowns to get out, which is difficult to time with 2 people. She was able to get it for both Uldor and,
Uldor and,
wow. We literally just watched it. Guys, it's official. We're morons. We're complete morons.
I don't know if that's a surprise
Quick,
to
let's
anybody.
distract. Let's watch. Let's go to the bracket screen. Ba-dum-bum.
Hey!
Daybok.
Nothing happened. For Gazbo and Intolerant are up next. Winner of that will go on to play Daybok.
You know, we haven't seen Verosk in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, what happened to Telrosk me?
I don't know, actually. Does anyone know? Anyone want to give us the juicy deets?
What's going on there?
Give me them juicy deets on
give me the
Telrosk me
deets.
and why Verosk is presenting himself to other teams as if this is okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I do like Gazog and BO4.
Yeah.
What is BO4? Did anyone explain to us? Yeah.
I
Do
don't
it again.
know.
Now I got my eyes on chat. It's you.
Yeah.
I'm sneaking an eye out there. Let me know. Let me know what BO4 is. Is it best of 4? Is it battle of 4? Is it BOA?
Yeah, is it Boa? Could be Boa.
Maybe it's
We've
just
been
something
saying
else.
it wrong forever, if that's the
Yeah.
case. And I'm going to be really sad
Yeah.
if I did. Not really, but, I mean, yeah, let us know.
Now, if any of you are a fan of the show, I know, we get some mixed signals sometimes. People aren't prepared for the ridiculousness that is the two of us. But if you want to keep tabs on things going on, you can follow us at WatchNGE on Twitter.
That's
You
right.
can keep on the happenings that are happening in this
the do
vicinity,
house.
in this building, or the things going on around here.
Yeah.
And if you also want to be a really nice person, you can follow me at Pineapple Carpet and follow him at Gexpert, Geckspert.
P-E-R-T. That's right.
The Geck.
The Geck.
The Geck
Hello.
Lord.
M-Geck.
Geck.
Follow me. I don't tweet anything good, so you're probably going to be bored, but...
Yeah, tweet. A lot of the people that I've casted with or been on camera with, a lot of memes come out of their names. Like, like you just been called random things.
Yeah.
But there's something about me not shaving that, like, people they are so distracted by the fact that I've got a beard, which still is a little interesting, that, like, societally, everyone's just like, oh
Oh
it's
my
a beard.
God, look at his beard.
Look at it. I can't believe he's grown.
Wow, that's a thing.
This is insane.
Wow.
Now, I get it.
Like-
I've been gifted with decent genetics,
Mm.
but it's,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, it's just a beard.
Wish I could grow a beard.
But, like, I don't get a lot of the memes other than, like, that guy hasn't shaved in a while.
Yeah.
Like, you get, like, you've gotten middle guy, you've gotten Geck, you've gotten Babyface.
Yeah.
You've gotten all
Like,
sorts of names.
Everything. Yeah. Yeah, but actually, don't call me by Gex.
Yeah.
That's like what my
You-
actual
honestly,
handle is. Don't do that.
Calling you anything else has become your own meme. Like, calling you not by your own name. has
I'm not
become
quite
its own
sure
thing.
how I feel about it. Should I be happy to be like kind of a meme? Like, is that?
I mean, yeah, probably. It's better than not being memed, I guess.
Yeah.
I got the voice crack in there.
Did you voice crack?
Yeah, I voice crack all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
actually
is.
noticed That.
I think I'm just totally, constantly straining my throat all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're loud people. He's louder than me. Even.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty
It's
loud.
it's fun.
So who do you guys think's gonna take this, Mac? You
Yeah,
guys
let me know.
Just start spamming stupid crap. whether you think it's who's gonna win or just dumb nicknames for everybody. I want to take a look. But Nigel and Clerney in here, and Chatter Leon giving us some
Giving some spice.
spice.
Yeah.
We got Verosk, Gazog, and BO4. Oh yeah, I meant to look. Did anyone let us know what BO4 was?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if anyone
Let me
knows. Maybe it's a mystery. Oh, I gotta DM the guy then.
I see something. Looks like someone BO4 equals something Russian. I don't quite know what
Nikita!
that is.
Wait,
Nikita?
is he also Russian?
Is he? I don't know. I guess maybe.
213's Russian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 213's
Yep.
our star Russian.
Yeah.
Nikita.
The world-renowned Russian
love
player.
that moment in
Yeah,
Enter the
what,
Arena.
Nikita?
It was just
Yeah.
my favorite. So for those of you that didn't watch Enter the Arena, we had a really big tournament. It was $10,000 prize pool, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really big prize
Between
pool.
both regions.
Everyone knows 213 is known as Nikita.
Nikita.
Right, that's his name. His name's Nikita. And in chat, whenever 213 does something nasty, everyone starts spamming Nikita.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Nikita.
right? We have weird
Yeah.
reasons for doing things, but
Yeah.
we had a caster that wasn't as familiar with us, Breaky.
Yeah.
A really good guy, honestly, a really good play-by-play caster. But
Yeah.
a lot of fun because he had chat up near him. And it was just one of those moments where, like, everyone's freaking out. 213 does this crazy carry moment. And everyone's like, Nikita, Nikita. And he's like, that was a crazy play by 213. There's like a little bit of silence, and he's like, who's Nikita? And he's just like so genuinely curious for it. It was actually one of my favorite moments of just
so
like,
innocent.
who's Nikita?
Yeah,
it's like,
who's
that's the
Nikita?
guy that just carried the hell out of his
He's
team.
a beast too.
Yeah.
If you've never seen 213 play, he's not around here, but he's a monster. And look at this. This is you see Jumong for a while on the side of Intolerant.
Jumong.
You see Jumong a couple patches ago had some nerfs. He was really strong. He was like a pretty high pick percentage.
He got nerfed and he got reworked.
Yeah.
I really like his rework. I think it fits a little more consistency with the builds of the people in the game. I think it's giving him the rain of arrows as a standard ability, I think just makes a little bit more sense. Everybody kind of has an AoE that can put some CC on him.
Yeah.
And giving him a little bit less constant mobility, not being able to just use his prow whenever he pleases, while also being able to potentially double spacebar was just so nasty. But we'll see how Jolts pulls it off. Right now, he's really punishing this Shifu. Gazog, it might actually be done.
God!
Gazog, good night. Good day and good night, good sir.
God, he was trying to get on Jolts right from the start, and he was just giving him the work the whole time. Oh, Vergazbo's just getting poopy-dooped.
Vergazbo.
Oh, Eureka.
Oh, no, he missed. Jolts tried it. Jolts.
Oh,
Jolts, you ain't no verse.
yeah. You ain't no verse.
Show me that you are, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, verse was like the OG Beast Jumong, I feel. He played it for forever, basically. And,
yeah. Although, so interestingly enough, when you really follow the storylines of champs that we've seen in North America and Europe, North America was just like Jumong crazy. It's like he was like the Justin Bieber of the North American. Like everyone loved him, everyone wanted to play him, everyone fangirled over him, and we never saw him in Europe. No matter how popular he got in North America, no one played him in Europe. No one.
yeah, and then
Now we're gonna see Jolts of all people.
yeah, he was playing him yesterday too in the earlier rounds and making him work well. So, I mean, he's, you know, obviously, like we were saying, he used to be, like, always picked, at least in NA, and then, you know, the nerfs came through, and then the rework, and there was just some recent additions that are making him a bit better now, so we might see some more play out of him here as a ranged champion. But Gazak now looking to...
Oh, Clarity
Engage.
Potion. The shield, the right off of Gazog, and the flamethrower, you can't counter through it. It does come out, and he will post a selfie. No one there to punish.
He's continuing to try and get in here. The barrier was used on him. He's going into his ultimate. Goo will come here as well. Oh, he gets a spear off of Tanai just in time to pull himself back into the enemy players. And Nai did go down. Her knee goes down. And now it's 2v3.
Uh-oh. He will hit the counter, but the Seeker's Mark is out. He's going to get a little bit of heals here.
Ooh.
The orb is used to pull himself out of some danger. Jolts right now. Can he get enough poke? I don't know if he's got enough burst. He will try and build up some energy, though. Getting closer to his ultimate. He gets the root. Immaterial out. Spacebar down for Gazog.
I don't know, man. He's been
That's
worked.
a lot.
Gazak comes in and tries to fight Jolts. Like, I'm about to say don't do that, because every time he does, Jolts is just working him and forces Gazak to back off. I mean, he just, like, can't get the better of him.
Roscos an ultimate, though. We know how much he loves using that. There it is. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's going to be enough to take out Lucy.
I believe in 1v3. All right, never mind. He just got freaking melted. All right, there we go. 1-1. Man, that double rain of arrows and the double trap is just like constant hell raining down on the guys of Vergazbo. But
It's nudie.
it's nudie. A little nutty. Nut. Here we go. Carvin was trying to drink coffee right when I said that.
That was gross. It was like semi-cold, and now it's happily in my nostrils.
I bet that feels good.
Feels real good.
Feels good, man.
Oh, is the stun going to come out? No, Nye was unable to. A double in cap, one will get broken, and of all the people, Jolt is the one that gets pulled back out. Another counter, unproc. They're doing a great job of being aware when Gazak pulls it off. They will secure that orb, though. Oh, the stun wasn't there. The immaterial Gazak has an ultimate. Oh, this might be it for Lucy. Oh, no, he's going to go down first. No, the whirling blade. Clearly.
So much damage.
What a nice panic. Can they finish him off? Gazak so low. The counter gets procced. He waited for it. Jolt might get outplayed here.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
They're still
I
going
don't know
at
if he
it.
can handle it. He heard his ally die.
Oh! He came out on top of it. What? Knee with the huge shield to keep Jolt alive. Oh, sorry, I got a little excited there.
That was nuts.
That was so clutch for me to save him.
Jolt is actually a sneeze away from death right now.
Yeah, he really is. He needs some heals. There's just so much health on the side of Vergazbo right now. Yeah, there goes Knee, and there goes Jolt.
So the first round, Vergazbo looked like they were about to be on the serious struggle bus.
Serious struggle bus, yeah.
But these last two rounds have shown the exact opposite. Don't know what happened there in that first round. They just mumble.
Mumble, grunt. Here we go. And that was there was some nuttiness in that round too, but it is 2-1 for Vergazbo with the 1 round lead. Gazag already going in for Jolts. He's gonna get rooted, goes immaterial. It's kind of more so just to reposition with his team. He didn't have an opportunity to engage, but he's gonna get stunned up now, trying to keep that pressure up onto the players of Intolerant. But what happened?
Goodbye, Lucy.
I have no idea what just happened. He got crushed, though.
BO4 got completely shredded. I've never seen rounds go so back and forth. 78% health pool. They just lost the last 2 rounds.
Seems like seems like one of these teams is just like pounding, like every round. It's like, you know, this is straight flip-flop. Straight flip-flop. We are now 2-2. Hey!
Getting the final battle rights now in round number 5.
Yeah, that's right.
Still plenty of rounds left, potential 7 rounds left.
Man, BO4 just got crushed before he could do anything on that last round. That was crazy.
Snipe coming out. Nye trying to close that gap, but Faraz getting shielded. There's the zap, though. Gazza gets a nice in cap on Jolts, followed by a snipe. There's going to be some damage, and a silence as well. He needs some help.
Sitting, just repositioning both teams. Gazag looking to come in. Nice clarity potion coming out from BO4, though, to keep Gazag off of him, and a nice panic as well on top of that. On to Varas. Now Gazag is actually quite hurt at the moment. A big ultimate comes out from Varas. Goo comes down as well. Ooh, nice counter hit there from Gazag as well.
Gazag is in a really, really bad spot. He's trying to poke behind Nye. He's going to turn around for the rocket and a flamethrower as well. Tried to counter through, but that's not possible. Oh, Varas might get punished here. He gets one greenie, but he avoids the rain of arrows. He gets pushed back anyways.
Tractor beam.
Nice.
Put him back in. Oh, the turn.
Nice flick around, knowing where that was. And there it is. Round number 5 will go to Intolerant. Remember, best of 3 maps, ladies and gentlemen. So we have plenty of battle right left between these two teams. We have another map after this, no matter who takes it. It's been pretty back and forth. No rounds very close, to be honest. I think maybe one round is pretty close. Other than that, it's just an utter domination in either direction. Seems that it's just like that one ultimate from just turning it. Once one good ultimate lands, someone just gets melted.
Yeah, it's but at least it's been a back and forth fair, at least in terms of rounds. Knee,
just going right in. Ooh. Taking almost no damage between shield and tractor beam. Now Jolts wants to try and punish BO4. Rain of arrows to keep him at bay. And there's a panic and a stun. Varas getting pulled back in.
Man, he is barely hanging on. Oh, he's just so much CC on him. He's stunned up constantly. It's something or other, and then he's getting pounded. Now 3v2, Intolerant looking good to take a 2-round lead here. BO4 gets melted as well. Gazak soon to follow suit, and that will be Intolerant going up 4-2 here. I'd assume at least. Gazak surviving for quite a while. Ooh, a big right click from Jolts. Connects, but now it's a map point. Or Intolerant.
Look at that thumbs up.
He's
Look
just
at how
like,
proud he is
hey,
of himself.
it's like, I did good.
For some reason, when I look at someone like Jamong, some sort of awesome hunter with a bow the size of like a 6-foot man, I don't think one of his standard gestures would be a thumbs up. You know, like this guy's a badass. He runs around, hunts people down with his bow, has all these awesome abilities. He has a friggin' animal skin hanging off his head, and yet he uses a thumbs up gesture
It's
still.
like, yeah, thumbs up,
You know?
bro.
I like it. I like it. Oh, the panic into the snipe.
Nice.
Still trying to turn around and punish in the meantime, and he does. Faraz has to stealth for safety.
Gazak looking to keep that pressure on the Jolts. Big panic's coming through. Oh, the goo comes down for Oscar's caught in the middle of it. Just gets out at the end. BO4 was in it.
Oh,
for a
Nye
while as
tried
well.
to predict that for Rosk. Deliberately
Almost.
not going for the second greenie so that Nye would just waste his tractor beam. Oh, BO4 might go down here. This might be the barrier out, and he's rooted though. This could be the end of him.
Yep.
That is the end of him. And the end cap on Varask.
And that is going to be an Intolerant map number 1. As they take it 5-2, was really back and forth off the start of the map, and
Off
then
the get-go.
yeah, off the get-go, and then Intolerant just swinging it around 3 straight rounds from them. That was easy peasy, easy money. 5-2. And yeah, so we're gonna be looking pretty good here. Game number 2. Jolt's bringing back that Jumong, working pretty well, and Carpets is giving me this look right now. I don't know how I feel about
Dude,
it.
we're just chilling right now.
Are we chilling again?
If any of you are watching right now, I hope you're as relaxed as me. Look at this. Chilling.
What's up?
We're just enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, you know,
Watching some
kicking back.
watching some sick battle, right? Although I do like this team comp.
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking this little combination between
Little jacket flip.
between Jamong and Iva.
Yeah,
Right?
You like it?
Not one we'd see, not one I'd expect to see.
Mhm.
But I think just in general, the CC that you can get out of it. Although Jamong has lost his just constant annoying in cap, so he doesn't have that as much. To be fair, it was super short. Never really felt like it was annoying.
Yeah.
And it was really good for him to interrupt channeled abilities because
Yeah.
they just put the Seeker's Mark and then just you couldn't really use any channeled ultimates while you had the Seeker's Mark on you. Now he just has more sustain, and Nye's the one that's laying them in caps now with his with Iva's nice little cannonballs.
Yeah. So
it's wouldn't expect it to do this well, I think is what kind of surprising me. The double ranged, but in general they can both get in there. They can both show up. I think Jamong does a good job of just being able to go in material, using his prow, using his spacebar, getting the double channel as well. If he's got all 3 charges, he can use one of them twice.
Yeah, Iva can really get in there and do some stuff too. I mean,
Iva,
flying back and forth,
Yeah.
you know, constantly keeping
Nye
pressure on Outway.
actually doesn't do U-turn very often. He relies a lot more on his tractor beam and his zap to secure him from being damaged too much with it before he gets his spacebar back up. But somewhere in there, we saw a nice melting. A good old melting
Good
of
old
Lucy,
melting.
man. He just we actually didn't even really pay attention. So let's take a look at that. I honestly didn't really catch it. I was too busy watching a few other things. Let's watch it. BO4.
Look, he's got so much health right now. Like, what
absolutely
could have
destroyed. Here it
All
is.
right.
There's boom boom. Oh my god.
Oh,
Like there wasn't even ultimates in that. That was just a great usage of abilities.
oh man.
Do we want to watch it one more time?
Crushed,
Do we want to watch it one more time?
Yeah, can we?
Yeah, whenever you get that queued up, take your time. Guy in our ear. Don't worry. Do what you got to do.
Chill.
Here it is. That was real quick. So let's see what we got here. A lot of it was from Jolts. But we're going to see thump, thump, thump. I think it was 2 shipped M1s followed by literally everything. Nye getting both shotgun shots, rain of arrows. That was disgusting.
That is like putting the wrecked in BattleRekt right there.
That is,
that
I
is
thought you were going
like,
to say that is the definition of putting on the Ritz.
well, I mean,
That is putting on the Ritz.
putting on the Ritz.
Yeah.
I mean,
Get rinsed.
oh, rinsed.
No,
I thought you said put on the Ritz.
I am, yeah.
What is putting on the Ritz?
Putting on the Ritz? That song.
What?
Putting on the Ritz.
No, you lost me. Does
Does
anyone know what he's talking about? Because I don't. Maybe if I heard it, maybe you're just doing a really bad
Putting on
job
the
of
Ritz.
singing it.
What? It's like everyone knows
Is
the
it
song.
like a classic?
I mean, I wouldn't call it a classic. It's just a known song. Putting on the Ritz. It's like like getting swag. I
Oh
think.
yeah. Oh, is that like
I
Swaggy
think
P?
that's the modern equivalent of like putting on the Ritz.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah,
Actually,
that
to
makes
be honest,
sense.
I
It
don't know.
kind of sounds similar.
That terminology actually outdates me. I'm not as old as I look. All right,
Hmm.
I'm 16.
I'm 12 actually.
Yeah, 12. You also cringe at everything.
Yeah, I do.
Wait.
Oh goodness. Map number 2, folks. Intolerance for Gazbo.
Yeah, see,
Tolerant
we're getting
of
called
1-0.
uncultured for not knowing the song.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. Go where fashion sits.
Yeah, go where fashion sits, putting on the Ritz.
Oh, okay. Now I think I know the song. Now that that line came through, or I've at least heard it. I know I've heard those words with music in the background. I'm not as uncultured as you may think.
You uncultured swine.
You uncultured swine.
Now, Nye and Veraska are going to just try and go 1v1 the panic. It's going to give him a little AoE panic. It is shorter, but it does get a little more capitalization on 2. And the clarity potion will take the barrier from Nye. He might take some damage. Veraska knows it. He's just closing that gap. Who's going to get the orb? Ooh, the shotgun shell. Wasn't able to secure it, and that first orb goes to Intolerant.
Oh. Barrier used on Verask. Oh, goo coming out already. Is there any follow-up to keep them inside of it? No.
Oh, nice snipe. Forcing the jump. They're trying to work together. That's going to be the end of Nye. The sap will keep him alive just a bit longer. Ooh, will they actually be able to take Veraska? Flick down to Nye. No, he flicks down to Clarity instead. The ultimate to secure the orb. Pulled back in and absolutely shredded.
Shredded like
To be fair, though, Jolt and Clarity have a lot of health left. They're actually up in health pool right now. Intolerant are beating them in health.
And the problem is they could get comboed pretty hard. Oh, barrier's gonna have to be used by Clarity, but he gets shotgun blasted right back in through the goo as well. It's a good job from Verask. Good positioning to keep him in there. Oh, Gazag.
Risky. Gazag, why?
Gazag's incredibly hurt. Oh, he gets the barrier right at the end, but this might actually be an opportunity for them to go in and get on him. His counter, I believe, is up. Oh, yeah. And he hit it.
Later.
Clarity in the back just trying to
And
keep
Jolt's
himself
get him.
alive.
And Jolt's finish him off. No.
They gotta kill Gazag if they want a chance at this. Oh, good petrify. They need to get this orb.
They do. They got it.
Oh, they did get it. Yep.
If Joltz can build up to an ultimate. If Joltz can snag an ultimate on Gazag. Nope, he's going to use it instead. Probably
Ooh,
better.
nice
Better
from
use of
Joltz.
cooldowns. Better use of resource.
Clarity might be in some trouble here, though. Gazag coming in. Nice bear trap to try and...
Nice snapshot. Nice snapshot. The end cap's going to remove him. And there's one ultimate going to pin too.
Oh, Clarity.
Can he get Verask? No, the shield's going to protect him.
He could still pull this off, though.
No, he picked up the ultimate, but he hit the counter.
No!
Ah!
He so could have pulled off the 1v3.
That would have been dirty.
Man, that was... it could have happened. I wanted to see it.
All right, for Gazbo, taking the first round of this map. Tolerant winning the last one, 5 rounds to 2. It looked really even in the first 4 rounds. They were trading back and forth and back and forth. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is the semifinals. Best of 3 maps. We've already got one team in the finals. Let's see who will go against them.
Yep, that's right.
Debak.
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 Debak. God, I love it. They'll never be called. Just Debak.
We'll never call him Debak.
Just Debak.
It's just too much fun to say it with whatever this weird eclectic accent.
Yeah, what?
It's like, it
accent
sounds like
is
German
that?
Japanese is what I think I'm doing. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Definitely very German-esque. It's a Deutschen Jahr. And here we go. I'm sorry for anyone that's German that just had to listen to that. That's so bad. Gazag looking to go in. Oh, he's just going to turn right onto Joltz. He has to use Prowl, and Barrier comes down at the same time. Going to get the end cap. Nice panic, though, from Clarity to keep Gazag off his tail.
Oh, I can't tell if the stun was going to happen. We got Clarity Potion out of it, and now the push back into it. A lot of damage on Verask, and even more on the Gazag. He has to use the material. He stays in the mix, though. Wants to deal some damage. The end cap will keep him alive. Can he get out of there? Oh! Verask goes down!
Knee giving him the rocket right to the face. And BO4 is dead. 1-1. Map number 2. Tolerant, they do have that 1 map advantage.
We just don't mix.
And it's continuing to, starting off the same way as we did the first one, just kind of back and forth here out the gate.
Out the gate.
Out the gate. But Clarny, Jolts, and Knee.
Look
This
at
is,
that. Look at
combo.
those titles on Jolts and Clarny and Varask. Look at how sick that title is.
Oh, that BattleRekt salt
The
miner.
BattleRekt Salt Miner.
You're just mining the salt
Oh yeah.
straight from your angry body.
Wow, where are you going? you lost
Man,
it there.
I tried, all right?
Thought you had something creative, and it turns
No.
out you had nothing creative in that tiny brain of yours.
No, yeah.
BO4. Oh, you will get some, but a nice time clarity potion will push him out of it, but will it be enough? Now pinned to the back. He needs some help. Rosk doesn't have enough. Oh, man!
See you later, man. Oh, getting melted. As we saw before, same ordeal. Now 2v3. I can't foresee them coming back here unless they just start giving them the business.
Oh,
Maybe.
whoa, 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 whoa. Flick up to 9. No.
Oh, you gotta get.
Oh.
Sad.
Oh, how unfortunate. How unfortunate. Oh, get bodied.
Bodied son.
Bodied son.
It's 2-1 now for Intolerant. And BO4. That's the second time we've seen him just go from like, almost full health to nothing in like probably a second and a half.
I mean, it is one
Really
of
good
the
combos from Intolerant.
It's one of the rough things about Lucy is that without help from her teammates, sometimes she doesn't have enough.
Yeah.
Once that swift roll is down, all she's got left is a well-timed barrier and clarity potion, which can usually be pretty dodged or just torn through. Ooh, a missed panic jolts. Doing a good job of dodging that, really trying to put the punishment on BO4 now, and the pull as well. BO4 doesn't have enough energy, still can't swift roll, just got enough, but it might be too late. There it is!
God, again, just getting crushed, and now, the flamethrower in the back. Knee able to take care of that, easy peasy, man. BO4 he doesn't have a shot to get into this round. Jolt's using, big boy ultimate push for Varask.
Might be able
Oh,
to take out. Now he's got an ultimate. Oh,
that
no,
goo.
but he gets. Oh no!
Oh, the right click to just push him right back in there.
My.
Oh man, oh me,
His spear.
my spear.
My spear.
Oh man, the BO4. I mean, it's a little late now. They might lose before he can make a change, but he is just getting destroyed between these, between the traps that Jolts is laying down in the back. He just, surrounds him. At least on the last round he did this. He just, surrounded him with 2 traps, and he immediately gets caught inside of that. Once barrier's down, BO4 was just donezo.
Yep.
Put
And then
thin.
the double trap again also shut down Gozag's ultimate. Completely wasted. Jolton just completely ignoring Gozag. Just a little scratch on the back, doesn't matter. He's going for Varask. Is that a nice route?
Oh my god,
What a
traps.
double trap! He's insane.
It's so good. It's so much CC. I think Varask might go down. Oh, he stealths out just in time, but man, he's so hurt. Gets the snipe off onto Knee. I think that might be it for him. He stealths yet again. Can he survive, though? That's the thing. Gozag's really low as well. The goo will come out. BO4 can't get away from it. Now Varask, last one alive. He's done. Man, Intolerant turning it up a notch. Ever since Vergazbo got that round, it's just been all Intolerant here. They have a match point. They're looking to meet Daybach here in the finals. BattleRekt the Proving Grounds, week number 3.
2 weird team comps going toe-to-toe in the finals. I like it.
Yeah, buddy.
Sounds good to me. 4 rounds to 1. Will we see yet another 2-0 sweep? That will be a 2-0 sweep for every single round in the top 8. Oh, look at him. He just ignores Gozag.
He doesn't care.
Just a feather on his side. He's like, yeah, this tickles a bit, buddy. Oh, the prowl to get rid of the snapshot as well. The double trap again. They're just going to turn on. Oh, my God.
Hit the counter of Gozag as he's looking to keep going back in, but that lead checked. Holy crap, man. That's just so much. There's nothing that Gozag can do.
No.
And he is shut down. That might be Intolerant taking it. Oh, Varask
Oh, yeah, it is.
gets eaten alive as well. Now BO4 is the last one. I think that's going to be it.
He's just standing in the ultimate. Nah. What a champ. He's burning from the feet up. Acid on Granny's poor legs.
Oh, poor Granny.
What's happening? Oh,
Oh.
ladies and gentlemen. And
see ya.
that's done. Couldn't get that swift roll out in time. 5 rounds to 1 after a 5-round-to-2 map. It really seems like this team comp from Intolerant is unique and effective as well. Also saw something fun. Someone in there claimed to be better than the Lucy and BO4. And you know how to prove that, buddy.
Yeah.
You sign up yourself. It's open play.
Yeah.
What the empty threats? I don't want to see no empty threats here.
What are you waiting for?
In my chat, buddy.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? Just sign up.
God, I'm so angry.
But wow. Okay, this is great. So we've seen Lucy go in and out of meta. Lucy used to be the only one, right? It was Lucy, love Lucy. We saw Lucy on every single team, and when we try to really break down why do we see Lucy on so many teams, because her kit works well with nearly any team comp. You don't need to do perfect combinations to make her effective. She's got a Petrify, she's got a Panic, she's got a 50 health barrier, holy crap. She's got her Swift Roll she needs to get out, and a nice area of effect ultimate that a lot of people can work with. You can get a lot of pulls, a lot of pushes, a lot of stuns within that ultimate. So overall, she's just really well-rounded, but what we realized is that she doesn't really make any one champion just amazing. But we saw the Paloma Varesh come out for a while, because Paloma makes Varesh a lot better.
Yep.
A lot of reworks, so that's not really as effective as it used to be.
Yeah,
a little easier to shut down. Now
quite
we're
as
seeing
meta.
Lucy's resurface.
Yeah.
I think a lot of remakes have been going on.
versatility.
A lot of versatility.
Yeah, there is a whole lot of altering of the meta right now. People trying out new things. It's really fun to watch. I like seeing the different team compositions. We saw the 2 support out of Daybok. We see this Jumong and Iva composition now. Just all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see these 2 comps actually go against each other in the finals. And I also hear someone in chat says this. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. We've been saying BO4. We've been asking people what the correct pronunciation
did
is.
someone say it?
Someone said, because it's Russian, or in Russian it's supposed to like be something. He said BOCH is like, put that in quotes, so like Bach. I don't.
Bocha.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Just make
We'll
a bunch
figure
of
it out.
sounds that I don't know how to speak.
Either way, we're saying it wrong.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know how to speak that language, so it's not
Yep.
against us.
Mhm.
So if you're offended, I do apologize.
Can someone give us like the like
Pronunciation,
hardcore pronunciation?
Yeah.
Like, give me the, really
Let us
spell
know.
it out for
Let
us.
us know.
Yeah.
So our semifinals are done. Oh, you know what? Surprise, I actually forgot it, so we're going to be caught off guard. We got a replay, apparently.
Oh.
I've been informed. It's
Oh,
in.
Maybe
Maybe
in
we
our
don't.
ear. Maybe
Oh,
we
no.
don't.
Apparently we don't.
Oh, we don't.
I'm an idiot. I heard the
okay.
word replay while you were talking. I guess he said
Yeah.
no replay.
Ah.
Yeah, but I didn't hear the no part.
Classic.
We got to work on that. We got to figure out how we're going to get this information to each other. But you know what we do
That's right.
have?
Oh, what do we have?
An updated bracket. See how
Oh.
everyone's doing today. We're going to move on to the finals. Daybok and Intolerant in the finals. Looks like it's been a 2-0 sweep in this entire top 8. We've only seen the semifinals here today.
It's been 2 O's across all of Europe.
Across the boards.
Man. All right, I'm thinking the final might be pretty damn good. Because, you'd have to think these guys 2 out their ways here. Maybe we'll see a 3.
It's the unique, juicy team comps I'm really feeling right now. Daybok
so
bringing in
ready.
that double support.
Mhm.
Taya, Lucy, and Oldor really
Mhm.
showing up. And now we're going to see Intolerant trying to find something new as well.
So ready.
Bringing out the Jamong, which you really didn't see often in Europe. But I think the remake has gotten Jolts a little hot and bothered.
On the hype train.
A little on the hype train.
Yeah.
A little,
Oh, yeah.
little hot and bothered trying to figure it out.
Hot and bothered
Yeah.
jolts.
So,
Well.
Well, we're going to go on a quick break. Before that, if you're really that impatient and you get really lonely, you can go to our Twitter, @WatchNGE. You can get a couple of updates there. You can start scrolling through past stuff, see what's going on, find all the good things
All
that are
the
happening.
juice. Yep.
And you can also follow me at Vulnerable Carpet.
And
Follow him at Expert.
Mm-hmm.
Just feel free.
Boost up those
Mm.
follower-to-follower ratios.
Anyways, so remember, when we get right back, same format. We're moving on to the finals. Daybok, Intolerant. Who's going to take it? Let us know what you think. Guys, get some conversation going. Which composition do you think is going to come out on top? In the meantime, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. My name is I Need a Haircut, and this guy next to me is, oh my god, that's what he sounds like.
I also kind of need a haircut too, though. A little bit, not as bad as yours.
Yeah, dude, I've got literally half a foot on here.
You got poof head going
I've just
on
been
there.
like pushing it. You know, like
Yeah.
when it's like, I could go to the barber today, or I could do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, normally the latter.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me too.
And then this guy, when he starts to talk, everyone's like, whoa, that kid sounds crazy.
Wow.
That child has such a deep voice.
How has that happened?
This is insane.
Been getting it my whole life.
He's got one of those nice voice-altering devices on his headset.
Yeah, it's like, I actually surgical implant. You know,
Surgically implanted someone else's
Yeah,
beautiful voice in
yeah,
your throat.
vocal cords right in.
All right, so for those of you that are just tuning in, first of all, shame on you. You're late.
Yeah.
But it's okay because we're here to catch you up. We're in the finals now. Both the semis are done. Daybach taking out Project Horizon in a 2-0 sweep, and Intolerant taking down Vergazbo pretty dominantly, actually.
Yeah.
It was pretty nasty. But a unique team composition on both sides with the Intolerant supporting the Jamong,
Yeah,
and then Daybach with the double support.
yeah, I'm really excited to see these two go up against each other. Will the comp of Intolerant be able to take on
What are you laughing at?
you?
What about me?
You're making some face.
I wasn't doing nothing.
Again, he'll as we're sitting here having conversation, from time to time I'll get this face from him while it's going on, and then it's hard for me to keep it together. I just feel like you're looking,
But I usually am not even paying attention. Generally, it's usually my insides feel weird or uncomfortable, and I can't show it. I mean, if let's put it this way. It's not that I can't show it to you guys, but out of context, if you don't know that I've got a burp that I'm holding, or my stomach's feeling grumbly and I'm just making weird faces, you'd be like, that guy, is he okay?
Yeah,
You know?
is he alive?
So I just hold it in, and then when I'm off camera, I let all my faces out, and then this guy's like, what's happening? Is he all right?
I don't know what's going on.
I hope he's okay.
We have all sorts of just terrible things that happen once the camera goes away. It becomes a crazy place.
So remember, we're
Yeah.
in the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen, which means there's money to be earned. There's
right.
already been money won today. Third and fourth place, they just took home $100 apiece. But first place gonna go home with $500 individual dollars,
500.
and then second place, with $300 individual dollars.
300.
I think it'd be really cool if when you had a big prize, they had to hand it to you $1 at a time. So you really got an idea of how much money you just won. If you win 10 grand in a prize, it's all right, sit down, buddy, get comfy, because we got 10 grand to give you $1 at a time.
I feel bad for the poor guy that has to sit there and count them out.
Yeah, but then think about that, though. Think about, watching all that money just slowly piling up and be like, wow, if you just get one of those big, stupid checks, which are a waste of money, you don't even really grasp how much it is. But if someone's like, here you go, you've hit $100, you're like, that's a lot of singles. And you're like, 1,000 singles, that's a lot of singles. I've got 10 times more.
If I was the one that won, I'd just sit there and watch that poor butthole sit there and count it while I'm sitting there drinking a bottle of champagne. I'd be like, yeah, boy, keep counting. Keep throwing them out there.
Why are you treating that poor guy like crap? All he's doing is giving you money.
I mean, I ain't treating him like crap. I'm just sitting there watching him.
You're treating him like a guy who just won $500 because you're now top of the totem, buddy. $500.
Yep.
What are you going to do with that kind of money? What would you do with $500, Gex?
Good question. I don't know.
That's 10 video games.
I know.
That's a lot of video games.
So much video gaming.
I always use video games as a scale for how much money I've just made. Someone's like,
wow, I could buy 10 games with that.
yeah, that's a lot of games.
Lots of
I could
games.
shamelessly buy about 10, unless they're AAA games.
Yeah,
Those are
which in there
$60.
just ripping you off constantly.
Yeah.
It's like BattleRekt's nice. It's not $60.
15, I don't even know
I
dollars.
forget.
I bought it so long ago, I actually
Yeah.
don't check the sales. I think it's $30.
Yeah, they're
Is it?
20. Something like that.
30 or 20.
30
We
bucks.
should know this.
Either way, it's not $60.
I've owned it for so long, I forget how much it costs. All right, guys. So, going into the finals, we've got Intolerant and we've got Daybach, okay?
We do.
So, we've got a Jamong, Jolt sporting Jamong, Nye, sporting an Iva, and then Lucy on
Clearing.
Botch.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently it's
Oh,
Botch.
yeah. Yeah, that's right. We realize it is botch now.
It is
Correct.
Botch. As in, he just botched it.
Yeah.
Or
he botched the play.
oh my God, Botch is carrying his team. Or
Yeah.
holy Botch.
Yeah. Yeah.
None of these work. But
No.
We're going to go with him.
And he's not even playing in the finals here. And keep in mind, we're just
Oh, that's
blabbing.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, Botch.
Yeah, he got
I
knocked
just confused
out.
him.
He got knocked out.
I confused him for Clerney. Sorry.
He got
Sorry,
poopy
Clerney.
dooped.
They were both playing Lucy. My brain just
Yeah.
swapped their titles.
Clearny, that's right. He'll be in. He's playing here in the finals, so let's get right into it. Folks, Daybach, Intolerant. It is going to be the double support comp for Daybach. The double support comp for Daybach, and then we have, of course, this Jumong and this Iva composition on the side of Intolerant, so very excited to see if someone can put an end to this double support comp of Daybach. If somebody can beat it in a match, at least in the BattleRekt Proving Grounds. Last week they were able to win with this exact same composition. Intolerant, this is kind of a new one for them this week after some of the change rounds to the Jumong. So let's take a look and see if they can do it.
Trying to use that haste to get in. Kababi will dodge the trap. Only one trap as of now, and a stun as well, but not much permanent damage on Jolts. Nice barrier, clarity potion, and some heals from Clearny will protect his dear friend Jolts. Oh, Kababi's going to take some burst damage, but he will secure the orb.
Daybach is going to snag that up, and that's something that they did really good in their semifinal match. They have such good orb, center orb control. Something that Intolerant's going to have to try and do pretty well themselves if they want to come out on top.
Oh god, I'm getting a flamethrower. The entire flamethrower sticking to him, and there's an ultimate now as well. He has to ult out of it. Kababi might take some damage and push back in. The body block from Nye.
Oh man, Clearny took quite a number.
Nye
now
just got pushed back in.
Oh yeah, he's right in the middle of the goo. He's gonna go down. 2v3 it is. Jolts and Clearny. Jolts is sitting at basically max health at the moment. He's hardly taken anything. So this is really doable for Intolerant.
It really is. That was a prime example of taking the dedication for the kill. Nye knew he could have gotten it, but not keeping track of every cooldown, he ended up getting punished so hard, being the one to go down instead of Kababi.
Oh, getting panicked away is Jolts. They want to try and come in onto Clearny. There was a Chronoflux that came down, but Daybach, they are the ones that end up securing it. Ooh, a lot of damage coming out. Oh, there was onto Jolts, but he got a good barrier from Clearny, who now needs to be careful because he no longer has that barrier. That's one of his main ways to keep himself alive. Jolts really starting to take some damage as Kababi uses his own ultimate. He will get the barrier yet again and goes into Prowl. But he needs to get some heals here quickly, or Kababi may be able to finish him off. Oh no, he goes in front of the wall. He wanted to get that center orb, but Clearny was trying to wrap around to give him heals. Just a bit of a miscommunication there, I think, on the side of Intolerant. Daybach are going to take round number 1 here. 1-0, and they still have that sweet, sweet orb control. 3-1 on them.
It really seemed close. I thought Kababi was going to go down. Nye doing everything he can to try and take him down, but it boded too much. Not keeping track of all the cooldowns, not ready for the Lucy ult. The goo came in. The goo. And Nye doesn't build U-turn, so he won't be able to space back out. And I do support it, I think, with enough. If you have good support from your Lucy, you get a lot more capitalization on other BattleRekts. Whereas U-turn's mostly for safety, but you won't really get much out of it. It's mostly go in, poke, and get back out. Yeah. But you're not going to get any damage or line up much stuff. So I think the other BattleRekts bode more effective if you work well with your team.
He's going in with Zap. Daybach to grab up that first orb. Right now as Jolts is trying to keep and Sanu back in the corner. Yep, that goo comes out. Nye is able to get himself out of there, but now the ultimate from Gato lands on top of Jolts. A little bit of damage coming down, but nothing ridiculous. Another orb is going to come up here, and Intolerant is able to snag that one.
I don't know how I feel about the extract from that far, giving them the burst damage, letting them read when that was coming in. It is a very slow projectile in comparison to some.
Tornado and Barrier both going to be used. There could be an opportunity to go in. Oh, that's so good. And the goo on top of it. Taya can't get out in time. Kababi is going to fall. Got kind of caught off in the corner here. Sanu falls. Now it's just Got. He goes down. We're tied up at 1 right now.
Actually postering the enemy into each other.
Yeah.
That is the best way to get
done.
a Jumong ultimate damage. Capitalizing on that positioning.
Yeah, that's right.
And now it's tied 1-1. That one looked a lot better for Intolerant. The double trap now coming out, I think, gives Jolt a little more room to play.
Yeah.
A lot more CC from him, which I think is something that is always a little bit difficult for Jamongs to pull off, especially now the in cap has been pulled from him. But I think getting those nasty roots, the double trap is a lot harder to dodge, gives him a lot more effective range on it.
Yeah, that double trap can be so good. Like, plus, you have these double rain of arrows, and it's just so much all over the place for Daybach to have to avoid. But we are laying down those traps. Oh, man.
Barrier's out, though. Now they're going to try and pull in Kababi. He does have enough for a tornado. He's going to go in, but the panic will actually help save him. He's going to run back to his support. Nye does get the stun off. Oh, they do get the orb again. Daybach still showing that they have center control. The tornado is out. Barrier's probably back up. Clerney has an ultimate as well. Right now, it's looking a lot better for Daybach than Intolerant.
Yeah, Daybach looking much better on this round as
Here's one.
Ooh, the stun
the
coming
burst.
in. Oh, the goo on top of it. That's such a good combination. Clerney goes down. And now that is going to be a 2 versus 3. Jolt's just, I mean, he's trying, but now he's dying. And Knee should be going down here. Just a second. Bessie, no.
Bessie, no.
Daybach, 2-1 so far. Man, that's such a good combination that they use there. I mean, they use up a lot of meter with it. A lot of energy gets expelled there. I mean, 2 ultimates, but combining them together nicely, getting the stun, and then straight into the goo right after that.
I mean, that's why getting those 2 orbs is so important. That's 50% more energy for all 3 teammates.
Yep.
Every single person in your team has 50% more. So spending that resource, while it is kind of a lot, you have to know that you have 150% of energy over your enemies. So you can kind of afford to do something like that. And just that combination really boded well for them. Just absolutely shredding through that poor Lucy. Now the stun, look at the damage on Sanu right now, and the double petrify. Complete control right now. Jolt's trying to punish. He's just going to stick onto Sanu, but the panic will keep him out. But the orb does go to Intolerant.
Yeah, it does indeed. Oh, the stun's coming out. Kababi's really, excuse me, that's Sanu. Is really getting run at right now. Knee's gonna come right back in. Jolts and Knee all over him at the moment. Nice Chrono Flux coming out from the old door to give Sanu a little bit of extra space. He comes in for the Swift Roll. Somehow Sanu is still alive. Really well played on the side of Daybach, especially from Godov. Really using that Chrono Flux well to keep him alive. Now Goo is going to come in. Kababi caught in the middle of it. Barrier gets used on himself. Now the counter Goo coming out. A Clarity Potion doesn't quite do anything. The barrier was on. And
That's gonna be it.
Able to roll out of there. Yep, that will be it. Intolerant striking back with a round of their own. We're tied up at 2-2. Map number 1. This is the grand finals, folks. Keep in mind. So
They were able to get an orb in, and I do see people trying to correct me. I hope that anyone listened to me. I said they got 2 orbs, which was effectively 50%. Apparently no one listens to any words that come out of our mouth. They just want to tell us we're stupid.
We are stupid.
We are. Wait, to be fair, they're right. But listen to my words. Listen to me. But now tied up 2-2. Grand finals, map number 1.
That's right.
Intolerant did snag an orb. It was 1 orb to 1 orb that last round.
Yeah, I think we got a game on our hands here, folks.
I think we do. It's a real match.
Barrier has already been used, I believe, by both sides.
Jolts and Kababi trying to go toe-to-toe right now, but Jolts just going to ignore him and try and punish Sanu when he finds an opportunity. He does get pushed back, so now he's just going to change targets to Eldor. Oh! They weren't able to get the orb. Daybach got it.
Daybach got it. Stun, actually, no stun is going to land. He couldn't quite get it on anybody. That was a panic. Good Clarity Potion, though, from Clerney to get rid of that panic. Came out. Getting panicked away again. Was Jolts, but
look at all the
shields. Oh, there was a bear trap in with the goo as well. And they're just keeping him inside of it. Kababi getting destroyed right there. That was so good.
That was like double the health. She got shielded by everyone. Oh, postered. Good.
Man.
Good night, Sandman.
Good night to you. Oh, that was great. There was the bear trap got laid. Right? Trap comes down. He gets caught inside of it. Goo follows that up, and then they started body blocking, I believe, on the other side as well, so they couldn't really go anywhere. He was just stuck inside of it because he's pinned up against the wall, and then you have somebody from Intolerant was sitting there body blocking, couldn't go anywhere. He's just stuck inside the goo. Kababi getting melted.
Kababi had probably like 150 shield on him through that as well.
Yeah.
So not only through the shield, but through the health as well.
And it's just so much damage.
I think we're going to get to take a look at that one a little bit later as well.
Yeah.
Now we're going to see, again, Sanu getting so punished. The Petrify on Kababi. No tornado for him. Not enough energy. Can he build up for it? He just has enough now. He will get a good X-Strike, though. But it doesn't really matter. Look at all the damage.
You know, Jolt's a bit separated at the moment. Me just pulling Sanu right back in. Goo comes out. Getting zap is Jolt's. Get some good protection there. Ooh, EXM1 from God of. Jolt's is quite hurt at the moment. Needs to kind of back off here. See maybe if they can get that orb. Good Chrono Flux usage out of
Ult from Kababi. Well, hopefully in time before he dies. Flamethrower is going to take a lot of damage. 9 now looking dangerously low. He wants to save up for the ultimate. We don't see the tornado coming out. He's going to haste instead. And well, didn't take much damage.
Never mind, he's getting healed up now. Snu was getting low there for a second. Using that tractor beam to pull that orb on back. Intolerant will secure that one. The traps are down. Bobby took a bit from them, but both teams a little hesitant to engage here at the moment. It's been a lot of poke back and forth.
Both teams building up ultimates. Clooney does have his. After this tornado, you might see it coming out.
Tornado and barrier.
There it is, the Zephyr and the Sun!
Oh, that's great.
The perfect timing. She may have bled a good amount of energy, but it was worth it in the end. They got the first kill, but now Jolt has to find his way out of there, but he will double spacebar after ulting into the wall. The double panic as well. Can someone go down here? And nope.
Went
Lucy
a little
might.
too far.
Stone Glass will get iframed.
Yeah. There it is. Intolerant. They got a map point. Though Daybach had been in this scenario before. I mean, it happened in the semifinals where I think the other team had like 2 or 3 map points, and then Daybach is just like, nah. Like, nah, bruh.
Nah. Intolerant, though, seem to have found an answer for this double support. And when they get them ultimates, man, the juice is loose, man.
The juice is loose. I love it. Let's see if the juice is flowing.
Oh, Jolt's really just being that front man, barrier to protect him from max health damage, just poking his heart out. The Jamong point-and-click adventure. Double panic. Oh, followed by next. Nice X-Strike and a Zephyr. There's half health for Jolt's. Will they get this orb? They just nagged it. That 1 health, I thought that Luciem one was going to snag it. But Sunu was unable to. The panic, again, the AoE one, so it was much shorter.
It was indeed. Now Chronoflux coming down. Create a bit of separation here. Jolts is caught off to the side. Barriers down. Oh, they're pushing him right in. Jolts has got to be careful. There's goo down on both sides here. And, oh, man, he was caught right in the middle of it. Clooney inside of the goo. He had nothing to get himself back out of there. Not even zap from Knee. He's the last one alive now. He will fall. Daybach keeping themselves alive in this map. But it's unfortunate for Clearney. He had to use his barrier on Jolts, I believe it was, just before that. And then you saw the goo come out from Sanu. He's right in the middle of it. Perfect timing from Sanu.
You smell that?
Yeah? Maybe a little something. What am I smelling?
I think it might be a little bit of a comeback.
Oh, you think?
I don't know. We'll see. Can Daybach pull it off after being 1 round away from losing? Can they win 3 in a row? Sanu gets a nice panic. Does leave the pressure off. It leaves Jolt all alone in the front line.
Now
when he gets pushed back, Kababi trying to swap spots with him. Oh, and Jolt will get punished.
Yeah, he's got to be careful here. They need this orb, and they are able to get it. Some good body blocking to make sure that they secured that orb. But health advantage staunchly in favor of Daybach at the moment. And just poking back and forth. Both these teams are pretty rangy.
Time Bender save him after getting trapped. Who will secure this orb, and it looks like it goes to Daybach. That's 1 orb to 1 orb now, and an ultimate on Nye.
Oh,
the
Nye.
zap and the barrier will it protect him. The stun's
gonna
gonna
get
go
out.
off.
That's so good. It's so good.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's a little sickening on them. And man, Daybach, they know how to turn it up when they need to. When they're on the fence, they just, I don't know, something clicks for them. This happened before, and now we're tied up at 4, map number 1. The winner of this one will take the 1 map advantage in the best of 3. This is a pretty pivotal round for both teams.
Will the Ritz get put?
Will the Ritz get put? Well,
Will
let's
it get
see.
put on? Jolt wants to just try and punish where he can. He found the Lucy in the first earlier rounds, but this time it seems like Sanu's getting well protected. The stun comes out, but the barrier will protect from Max, but not fully. In the meantime, though, Jolt will take just as much from Gadav.
Yeah.
Bobby stuck in the middle of all that. Who's going to get this round? First orb will go to Dilbach. They still manage to snipe it out from underneath them.
So good with it. So good with it. Petrify onto Kababi. Oh, now see Sanu taken quite a bit. Barrier is going to be down. He uses that goo, but he was fine. He's up top. He got the barrier from clearing. He didn't really take a whole lot of damage from it. Jolts is the one that
One shot will
lining
do.
up.
Oh, he just missed it.
So close.
The tip of the hitbox, but he now is at Sanu. He dodges the panic flask. Sanu's got to be careful, so Gadav has to turn to help out. A little late on the time bender.
Yeah, it was a little late. Now he's rooted. Has to use his space. He definitely has nothing now. The stun looking to come out. No, not going to come in
Ult
with the
just for
stun off
safety.
the ultimate. Yep.
Which means an easy orb for Intolerant. They will get their first orb of the game.
Oh, the rain of arrows on top of that.
Who goes down first here? Now the barrier is down.
They're
Bobby
really
has
on
to
the
be
back
careful.
foot. Daybok's on the back foot right now.
You can see some really nice combos here from either team. There's one ultimate, but Jolt will ease his space out of it. No, an entire ultimate wasted. But Jolt might have used all of his mobility. Can they punish? Seeger's mark.
Using
Spell
their own
block.
goo.
There she goes. Sanu's down.
Now it's a 2v3. Intolerant looking good to take this one. Trying to use that tractor beam. The roots coming out off of those traps. Kababi just about to bite the dust, and indeed he does. Now it is just got up. Putting that Chronoflux down, but I think that is going to be it. Intolerant taking map number 1 over Daybok in incredibly exciting fashion. These guys are neck and neck.
Thumbs up from Jamong.
Big thumbs up. He's like, good job.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
He's such a supportive guy.
I know. Very
Yeah.
wholesome.
We hunted them real good.
You know, actually, when we were talking about it back like a few days ago, or last week it was, who would be a good dad?
Yeah.
I feel like Jumong would be a pretty good dad.
He could teach
Right?
you. He could teach you how to hunt for yourself.
Right. Like, he's always providing for the family, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You know, he just seems like a nice guy. You know,
I mean,
go to parent-teacher night, and the
what
teacher
guy
would
that
love
does
him.
this isn't a nice guy? You know, have you
Yeah.
ever met a guy who's just kind of a dick and he's just like,
Mhm.
no,
Yeah, it
no,
doesn't happen.
No, mean people don't thumbs up. Nice
Yeah.
guys do. You're right. That's a
Yeah,
good point.
Jumong's a good guy.
So it's looking like Daybok has found some sort of an answer to their team comp. Intolerant now breaking out Jamong to take him down. A little bit of aggression here, really trying to find Sanu. It seemed to be their target early on.
Yeah.
And then once Sanu used a lot of cooldowns on himself, barrier down, panic flask down, they ignore him, let him get away, let him space himself. You don't want to dedicate too much cooldown to following him. Then they turn their targets to all of his teammates. That way they won't have that support from Lucy, that big barrier, that big, fat, juicy barrier.
Fat barrier.
But the
Thick
damage.
barrier.
Some of the damage these teams can put out. So there was a moment in there that we watched Kababi get all the shields in the world
Oh,
and still get melted through and
Just-
get the entire health melted through.
literally crushed.
Let's take a gander, a little gander at this. Watch this, at half health. We're
Yep.
gonna see, bam, panic, shield, 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 root, ult, everything. Look at him go. Jamong's gonna push him back. There's the body block.
Yep.
Technically pulled back in by herself. Kababi's the one that pulled Jamong into that, which is what
Yeah.
ended up effectively body blocking himself, trying to get the haste, but instead
So
pooped
good.
himself.
Pooped himself. I mean, that was so good.
That was nasty.
Such a good combination. Body block at the end. Icing
nasty.
on the cake.
Yep.
And now, taking map number 1. Intolerant. I mean, Daybok, they were cruising last week with the same composition that they've been running. At this point, I mean, if you're Daybok, do you change anything? Because I'm thinking they stay the same. They're so
I don't
close.
know.
They're neck and neck. This comp's been working. It's probably what they're comfortable with right now.
I mean, we brought it to round 9. So
Yeah.
I imagine you're going to want to keep it. You're doing a
Yeah.
good job. It seems that they figured you out. Now you want to do the small alterations. Where were you getting punished? What was
Yep.
going wrong?
Exactly.
It was always ultimate combinations that seemed to really wreck you. And Jolt liked to go in. And he would actually, I mean, Jolt is a great player, right? He's actually
of
one of
course.
the few people that's brought out a lot of unique champions, mostly ranged, but every now and then he brings up people like Rook and stuff.
Yeah.
He teased me a little bit earlier saying he was going to bring out Rook, but I called him a meme, or sorry, not Rook, Bako. But then I called him a meme lord. He got mad. We got a little fight. It's okay.
Nah.
We've made up, but he's not going to ball out the
That's
box.
good. At least you guys made up.
Yeah.
You know, don't want too much tension there.
To be fair, he's a little bit of a meme lord.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he knows that, too.
Yeah, he's the best of the best.
He knows.
He's the best of the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's right up there with me sometimes. I think he might out meme me.
He might out meme you.
I think, maybe.
He might.
But
anyways, yeah, so right now, you probably want to keep the same team comp, but what are the small alterations you have to make?
Mhm.
What are the small cooldown rotations that you want to be more aware of?
Yeah.
Early on, Sanu gets poked. So what happens? We see the Panic Blast, we see the barrier come out to protect himself.
Mhm.
That leaves Old Door and Taya to kind of make their own thing, and Kababi tries to punish, but you have to figure it out. Do you want to just jump on Jamong while he's trying to poke Sanu in the back? Do you want to keep Sanu a little bit safer so he can barrier people that are doing more damage?
Yeah.
You know, those small little alterations, I think, is what's going to be made for Daybok to try and go through. And remember, we're going to have a little bit of downtime between here and the next map. First map taken down by Intolerate. This is the grand finals. Attempting to win some money. $500 goes to whoever wins this. $300 goes to second place. Now, they get to do the S draft again if they want to change team comps.
They can.
They're allowed to.
Yeah.
Also, they have to make sure that they figure out what the next map is as well. They've already done the map bans. They'd figure out who's going to, or what the next map choice is going to be out of the two remaining.
And I think, unless this is a tease, it's going to be Dragon Garden.
The Dragon Garden.
The day. The
Night's not out yet.
Yeah, night.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, it is, but it is not currently allowed in play this week. Next week, I'm pretty sure it will be, but this week not being used, probably next week. But they do have the day version of the map at least, so I think we're going to be seeing that, which is a really fun map. I like watching that map. I think it makes for good gameplay. So excited to see these two very evenly matched teams go at it here.
So since we're about to get in this quickly, I imagine there's not going to be any team comp swaps because that usually takes a little bit longer to go through the S draft, and it looks like there's a small one.
Yeah.
Jolts switching to Esmo, a bit more confident on him than Jamong. I think the last one he felt a little bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, and Esmo is a champion that Jolt's really kind of pioneered in a lot of ways. He's one of the guys that used him quite a bit. So excited to see him on this. If they're, will they do better with this versus the Jumong? Feeling like they might be able to. Something that Jolt's very comfortable with, but we'll see here.
I think he may have seen the hole to try and poke at Sanu in the back, knowing that Esmo's got a little bit of effective pressure to push in, but he's got to be careful. Oh, he's actually not careful at all. He's done. He's dead. Oh, he got out with 8 health. 8 health, Jolts.
Oh my.
Flurney trying to heal him from as far as possible.
Man,
The Tome of Destruction is out. No, the Orb with 2 health. They give it up to Daybok. Only one more bullet. 9 could have secured it.
That's just those small missed opportunities. Can be dangerous.
Give me heals quick!
Surprised. I don't know if he didn't have his own arcane barrier he could use there. But either way, it is a 2v3. And it's looking like Daybok is going to get round number 1 here.
10% health to 50. You know, 11% health to 12% health. 11, 4,
You got
12.
this, Clarny.
Clarny can do it. If there's any champion that can 3v1, it's freaking Lucy.
Is it, though?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Come on, man.
Yeah. That's not going to happen.
No.
You can hardly 1v1.
All right, so I think Jolt's got a little carried away. I think Jolt's forgot that they knew how to kill Esmos.
Yeah.
And he went a little bit too ham sandwich in that, buddy.
The old ham sandwich. Ham san. And now, Daybok coming out strong. Again, controlling the orbs. Surprise. Something they do pretty well. We'll see if this if this Esmo pick ends up paying off for them. If the swap ends up paying off, will it be better than the Jumong?
It's
That's
tough,
the
man.
question.
Jamong definitely has more effective range, but I think Jolt's probably saw an opportunity to try and punish Sanu even harder because he was punishing Sanu from an okay distance, but if he can just get up in there and really oh, nice pull on Kababi. A little bit of max health taken immediately. This time he keeps his distance. Built up 50% energy and another pull. Kababi's got to be careful. There's the Tome of Destruction. Almost at half health already. Needs a lot of support from his supports.
Nice chaos grip there from Jolts, just trying to keep the pressure onto Lucy, and was going to lay that all down, but getting caught in it. So still just kind of big poke battle one of the big things with Esmo. It doesn't quite have that same kind of range that, not that same kind of range that the Jumong had. It might be tough to get in on these guys. Oh, he uses barrier just in time and then spaced out. Jolts did, but still, he's going to get pressured here. Should be seeing the stun. No, he juked it.
That was a sick dodge.
But he's still so hurt. Oh man, he barely manages to get out.
Clarny. Oh, the push!
They gotta get this.
They still got it. They still got it. It's actually great. Oh
no, Daybach got that orb.
Oh no!
Come on!
Jolts, you have nothing left to shift M1 from God if he wants him so bad. There's a Petrify. Kababi would have been the only one they could kill, but look at how much health he's gotten back. Oh, this is done for them. I don't think the Esmo swap's working as well as he was hoping. I just don't know if he has enough consistent damage.
Yeah.
To outdo this double support. I think Jumong might have been the better choice. Enough support for himself. A lot more heals. And doesn't rely so much on Lucy.
And the traps, too, that Jumong had. Like, I feel like those traps really made a big difference in the last game. And I think Jolts is having a much tougher time with the Esmo because he just doesn't have the range there.
Yeah.
And he has to go in. And I think for the most part, I think Sanu and Gadov can outrange Jolts.
Yeah, I'm thinking
a large majority of the time.
I'm thinking their best bet might be for him and Nye to go in together, but the problem is since Nye doesn't have the U-turn, they could just turn and wreck Nye. But I think if Nye and Jolts can essentially just kind of go the full bloodthirsty tunnel vision, I'm curious to know how that would work out if they did it on somebody like Lucy, but with the double support, I just don't know if it's worth the risk. You know, you want to try and get as much poke damage as you can and then jump in when you know you've got the kill. Nice double panic, but it will be much shorter as it is the AoE. Oh, the Time Bender did grab the pull. He will have a Chaos Grip in there. What does God want to do? Who does he want to pull? Arcane Barrier for the M2.
Man, Daybach getting the orb again. They just never lose it. Now Jolt's trying to get himself back to safety at the moment. Oh, the Goo's gonna come down. He had to use the shield on himself. There's so much shielding onto Jolts, but they have nothing left. They just threw the kitchen sink at Jolts to try and keep him alive, and he is alive for now, but could be troublesome. He's gonna drop his ult before he dies.
Nope, can't get Kababi. I was wondering if he could still get the juice down. Kababi has an ultimate now too. This ain't too great. Watch out now. Yeah, that's right. The Piggy's out. And Lucy will be down very, very shortly.
Yeah, barrier used. Nothing left. Man, Daybach just totally mopping the floor of Intolerant right now. And I don't want to blame just a single switch from Jumong to Esmo, because I don't think that's the whole story as to why they're losing this game right now. I don't think it's helping. But, man, just... I mean, Daybach turning it up a notch, certainly, in this, but they used everything on Jolts there on that one exchange. I mean, they used Zap, used Barrier, Jolts used his own Barrier, like everything, and Jolts still ended up dying, and then from there it just kind of snowballed. It was really tough. So now we're gonna be seeing 3-0 for Daybach.
There it is, there it is!
Yes!
Going bloodthirsty for Lucy. They're just gonna go all in. The pullback, trying to get it, and then we're gonna see the Swift Roll and the Tornado used. Can they keep the hunt up? Jolts is looking real healthy. He's punishing Kababi as well. Now he's just gonna turn his attention to Sanu. They just immediately demolish her. The flaming body just tumbles away.
That was good.
There it is.
That's what we were looking for.
But is it a bit too late to figure that out? 3 rounds down.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the question. I mean, they're at least gonna break up some of that momentum that Daybach is building up. That's fine, right? They bring one back. Jolt's having himself a good round. And maybe build up that confidence a little bit. Build it back up using the Esmo. And, you know, it's still 3-1 for Daybach, but good to see that. Just going full aggro. I mean, Sanu really is the target there. He doesn't have a whole lot, so.
Especially early on.
Yeah.
With no energy, can't use a Swift Roll. Can't use the Chronoflex either for protection. Kababi can't use Tornado. I think that might be their opportunity to just go in as early as they can on poor Sanu before anyone can build up energy. They did get the root. This might be the opportunity. And the pull as well. The silence. This might be the time. Oh, Nye's not going to go in for this. They're not going to dedicate like they did last time. Oh, but the Toma Destruction puts out the damage. The Panic Blast gets dodged from the spacebar. Maybe Jolt can do it all alone.
Well
and secure
done.
the orb as well.
Well done by Jolts there. They kind of overlapped Arcane Barrier and Normal Barrier here. He's going to be looking to pull. He dropped his ultimate. Jolts did. He's looking to pull someone back in. Couldn't quite find it.
Barrier's down. Sanu has nothing left but Swift Roll. The haste will be given. There's the
Oh,
stun. Tornado.
I don't think he has anything else, though. Oh, Barrier comes up just in time. But still, he's continuing to get pressured by Nye right now. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Nye, I don't know what the hell just happened. Come on, now is able to dodge Panic Blast.
Got him. Just got
Oh, that might be
melted
it.
there for a
Sanu's
second.
down. And the ultimate on Kababi as well. Half of it landing. Godov is trying to stand in his own Chronoflux to survive. Is this the comeback yet? Do we finally smell it?
I think, maybe. Still got a little ways to go. But they are looking so much better now. Maybe it just took them a couple rounds, a few rounds to kind of feel things out, get into the game a little bit, figure out how to play against him with the Esmo or something. I don't know what it was, but now Intolerant started to turn things around. Still down one round, but
They are up a map.
yep, that's
This
right.
is the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. Best of 3 maps. Intolerant won the first one. Daybok trying to stay alive as much as they can. And now, we will see. Will the full aggro work? Jolt trying to find himself down there. He did find Sanu. He gets a snare on him and a pull. There's the damage, the panic, and the pull. There's nothing left. The tornado
There's
comes
nothing.
out.
There's
Oh, that's
absolutely
it.
nothing.
She's done for. The panic missed as well. She's able to get the haste.
man.
And the body block from her teammates proved to work well, but the orb will get taken by Intolerant. What a great start for them.
Still, yeah, that's so much damage. Even if they didn't get the kill there onto Sanu, that's just so much damage. Jolt's trying to wrap back around. That goo is going to fall. They're caught right in the middle of it. Beautifully played by Intolerant. Now, Sanu just trying to get out of dodge. There's only a barrier. Kababi goes down. Intolerant just rolling back 3 straight rounds. They've tied it up in map number 2. They're looking so much better now. Only 2 more rounds and they will take this week of EU BattleRekt.
They seem to have figured it out, punishing Sanu. They're now finding that hole. Jolt's tried a bit early. He tried to do it alone, but everyone turned around and Kalurni, look at him. He got the golden shower.
that's what I was about to say.
Kalurni got the golden shower. Look at him go.
Let's
Full
go.
damage, full support. That ultimate gave him so much damage. Top in every stat last round. Kalurni doing well for his team. Jolts gets the root. This time it's on Kababi. They're just going to find one person to go in on. Sanu's getting poked from Nye. They change their targets. The pull in, but the barrier will protect her from max health, and the panic will push Nye away. Not as good of a start as earlier rounds, but now Kababi's getting punished.
Yeah, and Jolt's trying to really keep that pressure up. Chronoflux comes down to create that separation. Double Petrify comes out. Oh, man. Gotta be careful here. Giving that Arcane Shield over to Knee. Uh-oh, Sanu might be in some trouble again here. Goo is then going to come down! What? You gotta be kidding me! That is so good from Intolerant! Using these ultimates at the perfect time. See you later.
70 shield also getting completely shredded through barrier, and the ultimate from Taya still wasn't enough. All that shield got completely destroyed, and now 1 round away from taking this in a 2-0 sweep. Will we see a full sweep across the board in the top 8 here in Europe? BattleRekt's Proving Grounds, week number 3. That's a mouthful.
That is indeed, but that's fine because Intolerant is looking to take it. They dropped 3 straight rounds off the start of map number 2. They were down 3-0, and now they've gone 4 unanswered rounds in a row. Daybok on the back foot now. They need to kick it into high gear and win the next 2 rounds.
Oh, Kababi trying to body block for Sanu, but the jumping from Jolts, he finds himself in the back. There's going to be a root, and it's done. Kababi, will you get bursted down? Is this the end? Can Daybok make it out of here? There's the pull on the other side. They do get the orb. Daybok does secure the first orb, but is it enough? Can Kababi survive this? Will they push them back? All right, he's able to pull out of this.
The positioning from Intolerant is just so good. As Jolts came around the backside, now he's looking to go even deeper. That
There's
Goo's
an
gonna
ult.
come in. Sanu's caught in the middle a little bit. Oh, he gets pulled right back in. That's so good. And Sanu now really low on health. So is Kababi getting tractor beamed in. Intolerance looking to take this, and I think they're going to be able to. The ultimate's gonna come down. Kababi falls. It is just Sanu, and Intolerant is going to take it 2-0 in the finals, winning week number 3 of BattleRekt, the Proving Grounds. My goodness, what a turnaround from Intolerant.
After losing those first 3 rounds, they win 5 unanswered rounds in a row.
God.
Absolutely phenomenal. The highest damage on Intolerant we saw coming out of Nye, even though Jolt seemed to be that pest in the back. But enough rockets and enough ultimates, Nye was able to pull that damage card out. Protection from Clooney was phenomenal. 460 effective protection average through all 5 rounds. That is double every single person's complete health. But we see a lot of protection on this. Look at that. Gaddafi and Sanu total.
Yeah.
Nearly like 700 health or protection from them. So they did a great job, but they just couldn't put out the damage, and it seemed like they finally figured it out. Nye and Jolts going in together.
Yeah.
And the target swapping. That's what's so cool. We saw it a little bit earlier when we did BattleRekt a while ago. I know we took a little bit of a break. But the teams that really did well were teams that knew exactly when to just together. 2 of them going on 1. They realized, bet you that spacebar's back up.
Yeah.
Screw wasting time on it. Let's just turn onto this guy. And they just turn targets together at the same time, then start bursting them, chunking the max health. Because if you do one-on-one, the max health gets chunked a little bit slower because you can't get that burst. So I really like it effectively. Intolerant doing such a fantastic job. Being down 3 rounds to 0.
It's good perseverance, resiliency.
It was awesome. Resiliency. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Resiliency. I've never heard it with a Y at the end.
Yeah. Not often is it used, but I tell you,
Not
it's
often.
a word. Not often is it used.
Not often.
I tell you, good vocab.
So, since we haven't seen Lucy in a while, we haven't been able to see a lot of fantastic Lucy play. But here we see yet another Lucy ultimate absolutely destroying Uldur. Nothing he can do about this. He gets completely shredded through this. His spacebar's now down. That's the opportunity to go through it. And now he's doing his best. The tornado had to come out for 1. It went out for the lower health 1. The chaos grip pulled him, dealt the damage, silenced him up.
Yeah. So good.
Nasty.
And I think it was the round. I think it was the round before that. Jolts too had such good positioning. I think there was another instance where they kind of laid the goo down, and somebody on the side of Daybach was just about to get out, but Jolts wrapped around the backhand side, just wrapped all the way back around where nobody was expecting him to be, and just chaos grip pulled them right back.
The wrap and tap.
So good. The wrap and tap. I like
Wrap
it.
and tap.
Yeah, baby.
You can't get out of it. All right.
It's good.
All right. It's been a fantastic day of European BattleRekt and relatively one-sided, surprisingly. Usually we see a little bit closer. Each map may have been close, but we saw a lot of 2-0s today. Ending the finals, Intolerant take it to Daybach, who've been doing such a good job. Last week, Daybach took it with their unique double support composition. So now Intolerant were able to actually sweep them 2-0, putting an end to the very, very short reign that was Daybach's double support.
Yeah.
But Daybach took literally everyone down in 2-0 sweeps. Hey, boys, Project Horizon.
Yeah.
It's still a tough comp to go up against.
Really good.
But it seems that Intolerant may have found the solution. It's hard to say. It's only been 1 week.
Yeah.
Them going head-to-head.
Only been 1 week, and the games were close. I mean, like, each map was pretty damn close there in that. So, I mean, they're not far off. Intolerant just getting the better of them in a couple of the situations, a couple key things in the end that brought it back. But, I mean, Daybach still has things to be proud of. I mean, their orb control throughout the pretty much entire tournament was really good.
It's phenomenal.
Like, really good. And that composition's still really strong against pretty much everybody. I mean, Intolerant's the only one that's been able to crack the code. So as long as that trend continues, I mean, I think we're going to see Daybach back in the top 4 in the weeks to come.
Yeah, and the small alterations that were made on the side of Intolerant, just as many can be made for Daybach by the time they show up next week.
Yep.
And I'm curious to know who's going to take it. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. This was BattleRekt, the Proving Grounds. This is week number 3. We here at NGE have paired up with Twitch and SLS, Stunlock Studios, to put this beautiful tournament on for you for quite some time. We got $1,000 to give away per show.
That's right.
And remember, you may have tuned in this morning, but we've got a broadcast a little bit later today for North America. Tune in 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for you West Coasters over here in the United States. And for those of you late and wakers in Europe,
night owls,
whatever the opposite of Rising China is, they're your night owls over there.
Yeah.
2 in the morning if you want to stay up. 2 in the morning CET, 2 a.m.
We'll be here.
We'll be, I don't know what rhymes with here that isn't queer. We are weird. I'm using the alternate definition, the weird ones.
I know. Oh, that's great. I love it.
You know what? I think that's a good place to end it. That's a great place to end it. I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves. I know we're a little more interesting in the way we like to approach the show, and I hope you guys have been entertained by myself, Findable Carpet, and my dear friend here, Gexpert.
That's right. I hope you guys had fun. It was a fun tournament to watch, certainly. NA hopefully just as good later.
The metas are all over the place. I'm really enjoying it. All these patches have really been mixing things up. It's a mixed bag of emotions every time we get this cast going. So don't forget North America just a few hours later today. So just keep the channel open. Keep it on a new tab. You'll get caught off guard when the music comes back when we go to pre-roll. Just leave it there.
This sick rock music.
Oh, listen to this. Yeah. Rock
So
out.
good.
So good. Oh, yeah. Crank it.
Oh,
Crank
yeah,
it.
I heard it coming up.
Yeah, yeah. A little bit. Oh,
little-
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby.
Fuel me, baby. Listen to that.
Play this at my funeral.
Listen to that chug.
It's so good.
All right, all right. Before we buy any more time, thank you so much for tuning in. We thank you here, and you know what you do this time. I think you've got better
yeah.
words of wisdom
Yeah.
than I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your parting words, Gex?
Well, hey, guys. Thanks for joining us. For myself, Gex, Findable Carpet. We'll see you guys later from North America. Peace.